This is the embarrassment I was talking about. You lost to the friggin' Rams. The 0-2 Rams have gotten beaten to death. And then the 49ers come in there and run that clown show they ran. I was reading what you were saying. You know what? I am not blaming Brock Purdy for this game. A lot of people, to that, they said, catch the friggin' ball, receivers. I got one man out there I can throw the ball to. One. Ronnie Bell needs to friggin' go. I mean, he was right there to make the play to win the game. No. What was that? He acted like he never played football before. Somebody else mentioned they lost in all three phases of the game. They did. But mainly on the defense. Tutu Atwell, when did he become an all-pro? Couldn't cover him for nothing. He got loose in the secondary on fundamental technique. You learned this in junior high school. What Yidam was doing was what? Who taught him that? So you know what? They deserve that ass whooping. And I hope they think about it for a minute. And I hope Ronnie Bell doesn't sleep for a month. What the hell were you doing? You had two opportunities to make a difference today, and you blew both of them. You know how I do every week Brock Purdy's performance? Brock Purdy's been up. Let me look at his numbers. Brock Purdy been up numbers. If they would have caught the ball, he would have had a stellar day. Brock Purdy, okay, is that 258 yards. And that's with idiots like Bell missing the ball. He should have been well over 300 yards today. Granted, that shot over the middle of the field when Brandon Ayuk was open, yes, that was my mistake. But I can't use that as the entire ball game. It, at that point, would have maybe possibly been. But I ain't mad at Brock. Oh, and from now on, Kyle, what are we doing in practice when your quarterback gets in trouble? Why is it that Brock can't find anybody? It is to the advantage of the receiver if there's a prolongment of the quarterback on his feet. Not us. Brock's out there running around and nobody knows where to go. Why? Brock, you're excused. Defensive MVP, there wasn't one. There was a lot that was doing other things. Offensive MVP, there is one. Jennings is the only reason why the 49ers did not get blown out today. The only reason. That's it. Kyle Shanahan's play calling. You know, I'm not a Kyle Shanahan apologist. I do know, though, had execution taken place on some of those plays, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So I don't know what to say about him. You go ahead. I'm not saying anything about Kyle. Defense, Nick Sorenson. You know what? If you can't teach the secondary to do any better than that, we got to find somebody who can. And what didn't we pick up? What's that Staley character? What is he doing? Why does the defense look like that? Nick Bosa is playing hurt. But Javarius Ward, I don't know what's going on with him. He got smoked a few times too. I don't mind guys getting beat because if you're a cornerback, I play corner. They're going to catch some, but not all of them. Jesus. God. Oh. Just awful football. You know, 49ers have lost games, and we look at it, we say, well, you know, but this one was just embarrassing. I mean, it was just, what is that? What are you guys doing? Keep it short, fam, please. Roy Ball. Come on in.
Hey, I was just saying we should cut Ayuk because Cap is our biggest issue right now.
Well,
Ayuk needs to get cut now.
Yeah, but we're not purchasing any players. We
should purchase a Kaepernick.
Yeah, but Kaepernick. What, as a quarterback?
No, as a tight end.
That's crazy.
You got Roy. I kind of like that. You broke up my rage for a minute, though. I gotta say, no. Okay,
we need some black power in our tight end room. It's all white guys.
No, that's not about that. We got a great white guy, George Kittle. You know what we need to do is execute and look like we know how to play. There was a lot of mistakes made out there, Roy Ball. A lot of mistakes, and that you're supposed to lose when you make those kind of mistakes. And we made one after another.
Yeah, and I think the loss of Greenlaw, who's not as good as Fred in coverage, but he's still good in coverage. That kind of cooked us at the end, having Campbell having to guard people.
Greenlaw made all the difference in the world. And what does he do? He goes down there and makes a big penalty right at exactly the wrong time. So, yeah, but you know what? They had people out, too. So that's why I'm saying this was straight up even. So the 49ers lost that game just out of being miserably bad. And the Rams executed very well. Very well. They ran the ball well. Tutu Atwell ate us up, and we couldn't run the ball. And offensive line, the camera seemed to be on McKivitz all day. I wanted to just, we got a quarterback under siege the whole time.
I think we should poach Saleh back from New York. We need to do a little bit of tampering there.
If Saleh doesn't, Saleh might be available anyway if the Jets don't win the Super Bowl.
That's true, yeah.
So yeah. But anyway, that's the thing. Anything else you want to hit upon?
Nah, that's good.
All right, well, nice to meet you. I don't know if I've ever talked to you before. Anyway, we'll be back.
Yeah, I was making coffee. The last time I came on, I was making coffee.
Okay. Anyway, we'll see what happens next. All right, Roy Ball. Appreciate you. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Great day, should I say.
You too.
Thanks. Darius.
What's good, Ronbo?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, man. I could have lost anybody but the friggin' Rams. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So good.
Yeah, I rarely call. I didn't even call after last week because I thought last week was a little unlucky. We didn't get the fourth down and they get the 99-yard touchdown. But this week was just it was terrible.
Slop.
I want to make three people. Or it's not three people, but Ronnie Bell.
Oh, number one.
The second. When was it? In August when they released the 53.
Right. He was on my list to get cut too.
Excuse my language. How the fuck did he make the 53 roster?
And what's his name?
He wasn't good last year. He wasn't good in the preseason. He dropped the ball twice today, and he had the biggest drop of the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Brock Purdy went 21. Was it 21 of 29 or 22 of 29?
Something like that.
And at the end, it showed his receivers had 6 drops. That man had 1 real incompletion. What are we doing?
I didn't blame him.
What are we doing?
I did not blame Brock at all.
22 of 29, and Ronnie Bell drops the ball 2-3 times. Ayuk.
I don't want to see him on the field
$30 million?
Yeah.
You could have given me those $30 million, and I could do exactly what Brandon Ayuk is doing.
I mean, yeah, because he wasn't doing nothing. I mean, but Brandon Ayuk was open in that one play. Brock missed him. He was wide open. The defense fell asleep.
That was the only bad play I give on Brock, where he wasn't able to find Ayuk. I mean, he still got Jennings for 5 yards or whatnot, but if he hits that, we win the game easy. But I'm not putting this game on Brock at all. He proved that he doesn't need a super team to move up and down the field, right? Our running game wasn't good. Brock Purdy really was our running game for a lot of it. He was scrambling out there. But my main issue is the defense. Last year, people were like, "Oh, Steve Wilks is the problem. Steve Wilks is this. Steve Wilks is that."
Right? Karma.
What has Nick Sorenson done?
He's lost 2 games already.
He played Aaron Rodgers, who was playing his first snap in over a year in a inept Jets offense. You play against Sam Darnold, and they go right up and down our field. They convert 3 or 4 fourth downs, up 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7 to ice the game away. And now this, we can't guard Demarcus Robinson, Tutu Atwell, Jonathan. I've never heard of this guy.
Detroit versus everybody.
And their tight end Parkinson. What are we doing? We have an all-pro at every single layer. Our pass rush with that entire offensive line, Ronbo, is injured. Our pass rush outside of 3 or 4 plays is non-existent. Devondre Campbell is a cone. He's a cone. Might as well put Oren Burks out there, and you're going to get the same exact production. I have no idea what's wrong with Charvarius Ward. Yeah, D. Winters.
Supposedly injured.
My D. Winters in training camp.
Yeah.
But, it's just bad. It's bad. I thought play calling was fine. We couldn't really run the ball, so we kept passing, and passing was working outside the drops. So I have no problem with the play calling.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. I can't pick on Shanahan. Execution
Yeah,
sucked.
the defense. Yep. And the worst part about this is looking back and knowing that we picked Steve Wilkes over Brian Flores. Imagine if Brian Flores was our defensive coordinator, Ronbo. Oh, my God. What he's doing with Minnesota, if he was doing this here in San Francisco, I don't think with the players that we have, I don't think opposing teams will gain over 100 yards of offense per game.
And I
mean, it's insane. But, it is what it is. Hindsight's 20/20. But
yeah. Well, the Vikings are going to the playoffs. Everybody thinks it's a fluke.
Oh, 100%. They completely shut down the Texans today.
And that's not easy for anybody to do.
I know, and the problem, and the thing is, it's insane. He's doing more with less. He's doing it with their secondary. Can you name a player on their secondary that's actually good? Stephon Gilmore is not good. Harrison Smith is 50. Their secondary is like, it is what it is. If this team can't beat the Patriots next week, I'm done for this season. We have the Patriots, and the problem is we're now 1-2, and we have to. There's a stretch where we play Seattle, the Chiefs, the Cowboys,
Cardinals,
the Buccaneers, the Bills, the Cardinals, and the Lions.
That's an ass whooping.
If we keep playing the way we're playing right now, we
could be below 500.
2-8.
Yes.
Not even below 500. We could be the worst. We could have the worst record in the NFL.
If they're going to continue playing like this, anybody can beat them.
The Panthers seem to have their shit figured out today, so they might win a few games. So,
yeah. So first round draft pick.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Good to hear from you. We're going to go, and I'll be back Tuesday because, All right, because I want to hear what Kyle has to say. All right. Appreciate you. Good to hear from you again.
Yeah.
All right. Matty. Come on in, Matty.
Damn it, Ronbo. Damn it.
I know. I mean, if you're going to lose a game.
We put on a clinic. We put on a clinic of how to beat your own ass.
Yes.
How to whoop your own ass.
Yeah.
Like how to punch yourself straight in the face.
Right. And then kick yourself in the ass at the same time.
And I want to punch Ronnie Bell right in the right.
I don't know why he was out there. Wasn't there? He could have put Conley.
That piece of shit.
He could have been. Kyle, why did you put him out there? Why? Oh.
and then Ayuk out there looking like absolute shit. I mean, absolute trash.
Yeah, but he couldn't come to camp.
I'm not putting anything on.
Can't come to camp, and he's got to get $30 million. But now I haven't got any camp, so I can't play. And Trent Williams. Why?
Yeah.
Oh, why did you guys knew you're going to come back at some point? Why did you stay in some kind of condition? Oh, damn.
Yeah, that'd have been nice. Damn it, dude. I'm not worried. Kyle's fine. People are like, fire Kyle. And I'm like, man, you guys need to shut the hell up.
I'm them knuckleheads who are out there playing on the field this time.
Maybe some people should catch the ball. Maybe some people should catch the ball when it hits them in the numbers.
Even just a couple of times would have been fine. Oh, no.
I can take a 4 specifically, maybe 5.
Oh, I'm going to say, but you know what? They didn't even have to catch all of them. If they just could have caught a couple of those ones they couldn't handle, that would have been enough. Oh, no, I can't catch this ball.
That's how much of it. No, not today. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, that could have been the difference between everything. Like, I'm bashing my head against the wall. Like, and then, like the last caller said, like, you really, like, if we're playing like this, we're not beating anybody.
No. But you know what? Matty, that's one thing about the 49ers I noticed. You know, we used to get our ass, last year we got our ass kicked just handed to us by both the Baltimore Ravens and the Bengals. And the 49ers seemed to, it was some kind of a gut check. This team may be to a point now that they're taking games nonchalantly. But when you slap the hell out of them, they suddenly snap out of it. I expect a better team next week, but they're playing the Patriots. So we can't take a measure of that. If they beat the Patriots, what do you want to say? Ooh, you beat the Patriots. I'm not going to care.
No, next week's a must-win. Regardless of whether they give you shit about it or not, it's a must-win game in my opinion, next week.
And this is the one they were supposed to take a break.
100%.
You know?
Yeah. Well, we had a pretty good hold on this game for quite a while.
I got to get you ready, young Montana. Because that guy coming in.
I
Change your name, buddy. Change your name. Okay. Get that.
Yeah, that guy's a piece of work.
All right.
Start learning Chinese, buddy.
Hey, and Okay, right. Maddie. No, Maddie's got another minute. Go ahead, Maddie.
Anyways, buddy. No, I'm thinking I'm just frustrated like everybody else. I'm not worried about the play call. I'm worried a little bit about the defensive play calling.
Yeah, because we don't know
what's going on there, man. Like we've got a good defense.
How many guys we only had? Nick was injured, and
yeah,
who else was in the secondary? So I just don't know.
We got a good enough team, man. We're just something's not clicking.
You know what, though? Offensively, still, execution's got to be better. If we're not going to beat people, if defense is going to beat people, then how about the offensive execution be a little better? You guys had the ball. Everything was right in the first half. They kept the Rams' offense on the sideline. Everything was right. And then all of a sudden, they became what they became.
That was trash. Absolute trash.
Oh, Matty,
I'm going to put my head in the sand today.
Oh, Matty, I'll see you Tuesday.
Yeah, buddy. Well, let's keep our heads up, man. Let's not get too deep into our feelings. Because there's only so much we can physically, like, we can't do anything about it. So we just got to kind of deal with it and just hope they make the right adjustments for this coming week. And it's a home game, isn't it?
I don't know. I know it's just.
It better be.
It's week 4 though, and that's concerning to me. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a home game, so we got this, dude. Let's just keep our heads up, and I'll see you. I'll see you Tuesday, Ronbo.
All right, Matty. Have a great day, fam.
All right, buddy.
What's left of it?
You too, bud. Happy Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. Rakeem says this team needs some home cooking next week, and we will get back on track. I live in SoCal, so all week I'm going to have to hear it. They better get Jennings on a long-term deal. Hey, that's right. Jennings is priority 1 as far as signings go next year. Triple A.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yeah. Another stupid loss. Last week was bad enough, but the defense did that because the fact is Jair Brown made that huge mistake he made. Well, you know what? This week it was partly the defense, but it was mainly Ronnie Bell. Why don't you? Wow. Anyway, go ahead. I'm listening. We're listening.
First of all, let's start with Ronnie Bell. Why the hell do they keep Ronnie Bell? And last year, he wasn't that good either. So, and then where was Calvin today? At least we could have seen him today.
I don't know. We had Chris Conley sitting on the bench. I seen Chris Conley in the game, at the end of the game, and Conley doesn't miss that kind of pass. And why Kyle decided to put Ronnie in for that kind of a play, I don't understand that. Let Conley get some burn. You needed veterans out there today, not Ronnie Bell. He was on the field far too much today.
Yeah, and especially when Kyle doesn't like you to drop the ball.
I know, right? I mean, so I don't know what's going on. With Ronnie Bell, I really, well, he's going to get talked about. I bet a lot of people are going to write up things on his butt.
Ooh. Yeah. And I mean, our defense was just ass today. Like they let what's his name? Atwell just burn Charvarius Ward.
He didn't discriminate. He smoked Charvarius, and then he worked on get him. It just and that somersault that he did over Talanoa. What? Really? So, He just did anything. Their secondary, their offensive, their receivers, they did anything they wanted to our secondary all day long.
And that was without Cooper Kupp and Puka.
I know. Oh, no Puka. It's a good thing that Puka wasn't there. Hell, it was good. Cooper Kupp wasn't there. We don't have anybody who can stop him.
But, and, I thought, I mean, for bringing our youth, still, working in progress. So, I mean, it was just a stupid loss.
Yeah. Against the friggin' Rams. And the Rams, even fully loaded, are usually something we just make light work of. They weren't even fully loaded. They're out there playing with us. This loss is gonna dwell in that locker room for a few weeks. There's some soul searching on this one.
Yeah.
Losing that game like that. You had control of it and you just gave it up all of a sudden. What the hell was that about?
And and let's be honest, Ronbo. I thought Brock Purdy did well today.
No, I didn't blame Brock. Hey, the shot to Ayuk was afterthought. There was a couple other plays that could have made it just a bigger difference. You're not going to get everybody downfield anyway. So, and especially with the pressure he was under. I mean, Brock did well to keep from getting sacked. My God, they're all over him.
Yeah.
Oh, God. How many pressures did McKivitz give up today? That was insane.
Oh, man. Colton McKivitz is just awful.
Really bad today.
So, then next week we gotta play New England. So, but they have a pretty good defense. So,
you know what? If they lose to New England next week, New England will stop the run too. That will be that's game over. We got to go. Triple A. I'll be back Tuesday. All right.
All right, Ronbo.
Have a great night. Have a great day.
You too, Sam.
All right. We got us early. We're not even in there. Well, it's not all that early. Hey, Sars, we just got whooped by the worst team on our schedule. Seriously, we need to make some moves at the trade deadline. The season is looking shaky already. And CMC's not due back for the minimum of another 3 to 4 weeks. Where the hell is Mustafa? Play him. Sarah's, ooh, one thing after another.
Can I say something?
Who is this? Is this Steven?
Oh, this is Alex. Where are the leaders at? Where's Debo? Why weren't they on the sideline?
I'm sorry, Alex. Production's going to cut you off. Alex, your time is coming up. Hold on. We got to go to Steven first. Steven. All right, Michael. Go ahead, Michael.
Hey, Ron, how's your day going? I know, bad loss. I was mad. Can't believe it.
Especially the way they lost. They had every opportunity to win that game. They refused to win it.
Yeah. And the Rams, now you can say the Rams own us. They're 2-0 so far. They won last year, now they beat us this year with a handicap.
Oh, that's right, huh? Yeah.
See? Yep.
And that last year maybe didn't count, but this one did.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Don't take the Patriots lightly, man. Patriots played the Seahawks tight, and then they beat the Bengals. See, they beat the Bengals, the Patriots. So
49ers can't take anybody light. Anybody can beat the 49ers right now.
I'm going to tell you this. If they do take light, this team not making no playoffs. I look at the schedule, Ronbo. I don't see this team going no playoffs this year. I'm sorry to say. This team got a hard schedule on how they're playing today.
I forgot about the schedule.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think by trading deadline, I think we're going to trade Debo. Maybe go after an offensive line, trade Debo for an offensive line if we have to.
It's too late for an offensive line.
Debo's going to go on. He's going to be gone by trading deadline. He's definitely gone. Bell will be gone. We're going to get rid of him. We'll cut him. We'll have to do something. Sign you. You got to keep Jenny a lot more longer. Jenny is way better than Debo and you put together.
Yeah.
I think Jenny is way better. I think Jenny is a, you know.
Jennings looks like WR1. I know. So.
No, I mean, like I said, if we don't make the playoffs, I hope we get into the top 5 in the draft picks. I'm hoping we go so bad in the draft that we can get a good, maybe we can get a good offensive line in early in the draft. This would probably be the year we have to draft an offensive line, and then we'll have to prepare for next season. So 49er fans, watch out. I guess I see Minnesota going to the playoffs. Seattle might be the team that makes the playoffs. We might not be able to beat them either. Mm-hmm. We might not be definitely Arizona either.
Well, yeah.
The Rams we play one more time.
The Cardinals are worse than both of them.
We might be in a lot of trouble now.
Oh, yeah.
Defensive coach stinks. Our defensive coach stinks. I think we need to get rid. I don't know why they should have just kept the other guy, Wilkes. They should have kept him. He's way better than this guy. This clown is a joke. You know what I mean?
I know, because that secondary looks really bad. One thing Wilkes did, the secondary did look better under him than it does under Sorenson. My God.
I mean, his daughter was happy that the Eagles won. Now she's hoping that Tony Wright's Falcons to win tonight against the, you know. She's hoping that maybe Elena can be
Mahomes.
God. Try Mahomes, yeah. Yeah. No, but like I said, Ronbo, this might not be the year for us. This might mean the windows maybe the Rams shut our window. You know, maybe the Rams just shut our window. Well, we might, and how their injuries look.
No, well, see, that's the worst thing, Michael. We've lost 2 games. We're going to lose 2 games anyway.
Today's an embarrassment. Today was an embarrassment. Now, this game reminds me of the Cleveland Browns game. Remember how you missed that field goal and the Browns won?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Jake.
Yeah, Mr. Moody missed the field goal. We could have won the game with the Browns.
Hey,
he did the same thing with the Rams. The Rams came back.
There it is, Michael. You cannot put him in a position where he has to win a game. He can't do it. He'll freeze up every time.
You can't. A kid like him, he can't take the pressure. He's not like the Cowboys kicker who's good. That Cowboy kicker, he could kick. Today he hit a 65-yard field goal for the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. This guy, Moody, couldn't hit a 65-yard. He'd be missing.
Moody hit one in the Michael. Moody hit one in his. He can throw. He can kick 55 yards. But today, that game we needed it, desperately needed it at that point. Mm-hmm. No, he's not going to deliver then. No.
Now, if he made it, we probably would have been tied, going overtime. My luck, the coach, Shanahan would let the Rams take the ball first, like some clown he is, and thinking, oh, okay, let's give him the ball. We can hold him. Yeah, right. Hold him for what?
Alexander. If you don't stop spamming, I'll say goodbye. You're not funny.
I think all 49 Empires, we should just give it applause to Rudy, Jim Everett, Tribe, and Jim Everett. I mean, they beat us. The best man won. We got to, like I said, they're probably going to be a little bit better than us this year, I think.
You think so?
I think the Rams might,
Oh, wait. Michael, pump the brakes. Mike, pump the brakes. We actually need the rest of the guys to come back. When the rest of the guys are back, they'll be okay. But
then we could talk. But if these guys get hurt, like now we lose Trent Williams a couple of weeks, CMC's not out, coming back to around Halloween or whatever. Debo's a mystery.
Yeah, he's going to get hurt anyway.
With the money
we need George. Michael, we got to go. I'll see you Tuesday. All right.
You too, Ronbo. And Nikita says hello. She says, well,
hey, congratulations, Nikita, on that game. I thought you guys were going to lose that for a minute. All right.
Yeah.
But all right, Michael.
On you still, Ronbo.
See you
too, buddy.
And Deshaun, greetings, all ladder. Empire, the defense and special teams is, you put crash, but you mean trash, right? They crashed and they are trash. I hate special teams, especially it's for losers. I know, man. You know what, though? Isaac Rindo looked like he's almost about to get there. That's a good thing. Mr. Block Ice, Juwan has become Juwan the Don, no question. I like that, Mr. Black Ice. I do. Oh, Juwan the Don. Forget about third Juwan. Juwan is the Don. Steven.
So, I'm going to go ahead and start off right away.
I'll go, please.
BA got to go. BA got to restructure or he got to go. Because you cannot be getting paid $30 million and dropping passes, simple passes to the numbers in your breadbasket. You cannot be doing that. I mean, really, why was Juwan Jennings making all these crazy-ass catches like he was Randy Moss, prime Randy Moss, and you can't catch a single fucking thing, nor can you get open? Come on now. Ronnie Bell, start learning Chinese, boy, because you are definitely not on the team no more.
No, Ronnie Bell
Absolutely.
needs
Boy.
Ooh.
Ronbo, BA and Ronnie Bell are putting on a clinic on how to not catch a ball.
Whew, man. But Ronnie
I was
Bell,
looking at that, I was like, goddamn.
oh, he hasn't made a catch in 2 seasons.
We could have kept Brandon Ayuk as a franchise and just straight up franchise tagged him and did exactly what we did to Juwan, but to him, and still, we probably would have gotten better results than Ronnie Bell. I mean, I don't know. We probably would have had similar results because BA probably would have sat out the training camp because he would have been booty mad. And there would have been plenty of drop passes on both sides, but at least we wouldn't have to pay him that much money. Oh, boy. And then, what's that? Sauber, that tight end Sauber? I mean,
he's not George Kittle.
He's not bad.
What? No, he wasn't bad, but he's not going to be blocking like George. George can block.
No.
And
George can block. George has been blocking. He blocks to get the rock, and he's been honed to do that.
See, because you noticed that it was a difference between Jordan could not get loose. I said, you know what? Now I know. Kittle and Juice were springing him on a lot of those shots because they know how to spin the defender the wrong way, and Mason cuts off of them really well. Summert, not so much. So,
but here's the thing too, Ronbo. Today's game was solely a clinic on can Brock Purdy do it without extreme talent. He almost did.
He did.
All
they had to do was catch the damn ball.
That's all it was. Just catch the fucking ball, and we would have won. We would have had it. That Ronnie Bell drop pass to his
that was key. Field goal over. Yep.
It wouldn't even be a field goal. We could have went for another touchdown.
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, you run the clock to death, and then if you can't get in the end zone, you still got a field goal, no doubt. Even Jake can make it from that short a distance.
Yeah, exactly. And then Chris Conley, too. Where was Chris Conley?
They didn't let him play.
Conley? We used him in the playoffs, and he was clutch. There are 2 clutch wide receivers that we have.
So to watch out, Bell, out there, you got Chris Conley right over here, Kyle. Use Chris. Oh.
I don't get it. Where was Chris Conley at? You had a perfect,
I've seen him once.
Perfect veteran wide receiver duo, but you didn't use him. Where's Jacob Cowing? Where's he at? Where's that guy at?
I didn't see him at all.
We drafted.
He made one punt return, I think. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the list goes on. Brock Purdy put on a fucking show. I'll be real. He put on a great show. He used his legs. He scrambled. He got free. I really thought, I was like, holy shit, Brock Purdy's really doing it. He's really the truth. But you know what, man? It's just our own team played against us. I don't know what defensive scheme what the hell his name was, whatever the fuck our DC's coach is, because we can never keep one for a solid season. Sorenson, thank you. So I don't know what his scheme was. I don't know. I thought Brandon Staley was going to be our DC, but I guess not. So now
Staley oversees the operation. But, that's it. I mean, he's supposed to be a head. Sorenson's supposed to be out there doing the grunt work.
Yeah, he's supposed to be doing all that shit, but where's he at? You don't see him. He's nowhere to be found. He's out on the sideline. Nowhere. So,
Steven, well, you know what?
In reality,
we're going to be mad for the next week anyway, so I'll see you Tuesday, and we can continue this. Because, I mean, this is just ridiculous.
If we lose to the Patriots,
I'm not going to be surprised. They got a good defense. And if we're not going to play offense,
if we lose to the Patriots, I swear, I think, you know what? I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's not going to be nice.
Let's wait and see on that. I'll see you Tuesday, Stephen. Have a great day.
I'll see you on Tuesday.
All right.
You too.
Thanks. Christopher Hengler, didn't Moody do this last year? Love. Chris, yes. And the book on Jake is, and I said I wasn't going to say it. Remember we discussed, I'm not going to complain about him anymore every time he misses something. But if he would stop missing when it's most needed. I mean, they're always needed. But Jake will get you in a situation where you could win the game. Wide to the right. It's always wide to the damn right, Jake. Emilio. Damn.
No, you know what?
field goals and that wasn't a problem.
Oh,
It was
there
bad
were
coaching on both sides
plenty
of
of
the ball.
problems for sure. I know.
You know, we can blame Ronnie Bell for not catching those balls,
I do.
but who was it called before me? Wasn't it Steve?
Steven. Yeah.
He's right. I'm like, where's Cowan? Where's all these other guys? That's coaching. If you're not catching, get these guys out of there.
That's right.
That's coaching. Like I said, Shanahan had his time. He's done.
I bet they asked him that in the press conference. Hey, Mila, did you watch the conference yet?
He gets flustered.
I bet they're going to ask him, why did you continue to use
killing me,
Ronnie
like
Bell
I
with
said.
Chris Conley on the bench?
I see, Juwan had a hell of a game, but we got 5 minutes left. Run the ball, dude.
Wait, whoa, Millie. They couldn't run, remember? They tried.
Just like Ronbo, come on now.
They look terrible.
You have a whole bunch of time. I would have gave Moody another shot. No, I'm sorry. No, you would. No.
Did he kick that on fourth down?
Man. I'm sorry. Hey, there's times they should have ran it when they should have ran it. Shanahan's too much. What do we have these running backs for? You run the hell out of Mason, run them. You see some of the receivers can't catch. Run the ball, dude. You're talking about we're a run team.
What about that offensive line blocking? That offensive line, McKivitz, you can't run by him.
It was
you can't
working
pass.
from time to time. Hey, man.
Oh.
A lot of those times it was working, man. You got to realize, hey, I was watching the Eagles game early. What did they kept doing? They kept running the hell out of the ball, and they couldn't do the squat. A couple times they should have went for field goals, but what were they doing? Run the ball, man.
They were able to run it, though. I got to go watch that game. We couldn't run it. And how many times did Jordan Mason gets choked out in the backfield? That dude came across and damn near knocked Mason's head off. I said, wait a minute. What's going on with this offensive line? George Kittle ain't here, and we look like this.
Kill the clock.
Oh.
It's too much. Running the ball, even though if you get 2 yards, lose 2 yards on the play, you're killing the clock. Every time we have the ball in the end, Shanahan doesn't know how to work it, doesn't know how to what's it called? Run the game. He doesn't know how to call a game. Every time we have a lead at the end of the game, is it the Super Bowl, championship games? It doesn't matter. Shanahan doesn't know how to close a game out coaching. He just can't. We need a new coach that can close out a game coaching, because he cannot do it. He can scheme up a hell of a game plan, but coaching the game to close out a game and win, he cannot do. It's his time.
You realize that the guy, it was a perfect call. The fucker just missed the pass. I'm sorry.
See that, Emilio? That's the truth.
That's not the problem.
No, but Emilio,
you got to look
but
at.
You're talking about running the ball.
Game.
But Emilio, you're talking about running the ball. I was so worried when they kept running the ball, because every time they got to run the ball, and they got stopped, and they were way back in our territory, right? And I'm saying, now we got to pass the ball. And that we kept getting into those situations where we have to pass down.
I'm talking about closing out a game, Ronbo.
Well, the whole game, the closeout,
they
was knocking us back then. Oh.
Hey, at the end of the day, Mason was still getting first downs. So was Garindo. At the end of the day, yes, we got stopped, but we were still getting first downs running the ball. He cannot. Shanahan doesn't know how to close out a game. He just can't. For the life of me, he can't figure that out no matter what. He done lost the Super Bowl twice. He done lost other games, can't close out games, man. Shanahan does not know how to close out a game. He just can't.
He sure showed that today.
Him as a coach as a 49er, it's officially done.
Well, you know what? Also,
you have to see that, Ronbo.
No,
everybody else that doesn't agree with it,
Emilio,
you have to see this.
I need to see execution. When you get the ball in your hands as a wide receiver,
you're not getting execution, Ronbo.
That's you get paid
you're not
good
getting
money.
Execution.
But we weren't running the ball either. The offensive line was getting treated like a bunch of little Girl Scouts. It was just.
And you know whose fault is that for not having a better line? Shanahan's dumbass call talking about, we don't need offensive linemen. We can win with the linemen we got. No, we can't. This is coaching, Ronbo. That proves it right there. Our line. What do we need to do? Get a line for Purdy. Get a line for the run game. We can't get one because coaching says we don't need one. That you sound stupid. That is stupid coaching.
But we got to go. We're back Tuesday, and maybe Kyle Shanahan's going to explain what happened out there, because from what I see,
he's not going to explain the shit. He's going to just give you a sorry excuse why we weren't executing. That's all he's going to do. And like you said, the word executed. He cannot execute a winning, closing out game. He just can't do it. If we don't have a lead, he's not going to win the game.
we had one, but I mean, we do have to go though. Fam, I'll see you
All
Tuesday.
righty.
All right. Have a great day, Amelia.
Have a good night, man.
All right,
Yeah.
you too.
Well, I'm gonna have a great day regardless. That ain't gonna change.
Yeah, no,
anything.
you're right. Don't let the 49ers
just,
affect your life, boy. Kind of make you mad.
That's hey, I'm gonna give me a little time. I'm over it. But no, we just have a moronic coach. I'm sorry.
I'll see you Tuesday. All right. Oh, man. Listen, hey, Jorel, come on in.
What's good, Ronbo?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I ain't never been this mad. You know what? We've lost games I got mad. But this really pissed me off. I keep seeing Ronnie Bell going up and the ball hitting him in the hands. I said, Ronnie, did you want to be on this team? Did you feel fortunate that you didn't get cut? Why don't you act like you appreciate it? Make the play.
I'm saying. Yeah, I just want to say, if you watch that game and Kyle Shanahan is your biggest problem, you don't know football.
Yeah, I didn't blame. I can't blame Kyle for this one.
The defense gave up 27 points to a team that has no receivers, and the line is banged up.
I know.
Matter of fact, Jawan Jennings, great game. Brock Purdy, obviously, superstar.
Yeah. You know what? Mason did good for the protection he got. I mean, they couldn't even create no holes. I didn't realize how important George Kittle was until today. I mean, I always knew George was very important. But my God, George Kittle, if you don't have George, you're not going to run. And Milo kept saying, run, run, run. You're getting first downs. No, you're not. And we're going to do 3rd and 1. How many times? Brock Purdy for the sneak. It's a fumble. Oh, damn it. See, that's what I'm saying. You guys keep getting 3rd and 1 every time. It's going to happen.
Exactly. On 4th and 1, they ran it, and they turned over on downs. Yeah, I just want to say, we lost that game from the moment they did that fake punt on us. Our special team is bottom 3 last 10 years.
Oh.
Yeah. That's when we really lost the game.
The turning point of the game. Turning point of the game.
Wait, what happened, Rob?
Well, I'm talking about that play when they ran that fake whatever they were running and it worked. And they got a first down, the Rams. From that point on, the 49ers never mentally regrouped.
No, not at all. The defense collapsed right after that, too. They gave up a touchdown that same drive.
And Tutu Atwell.
It's just crazy.
Who knew Tutu Atwell was a Pro Bowler? Tutu did anything he wanted to do all day long. When they ran him around the corner, they threw the ball to him no matter where. You see that bobbling catch he made that Brandon Ayuk refused to make when he got his chance in that? Tutu just kicked the 49ers' ass. Him and Stafford alone, they just kicked the 49ers' ass. And then the other no-name people that they had out there. They didn't miss nothing.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, Brock's running around. Oh, he's running all over the field. Why? He's got nothing to.
Trent Williams has been one of, people are talking about Ayuk, but Trent Williams is equally as bad.
I'm not. I let him off the. He was getting an IV. Remember they looked like his leg was hurt. What's wrong with his leg? Trent was so out of shape that he just was dehydrated and losing it. There's a million reasons for losing this game. And we could go down a list and be an hour naming them.
And after the preseason Jacob Cowing had, he should definitely have started over Ronnie Bell. I don't know why Ronnie Bell is out there.
Because Kyle likes people who got experience. But it didn't help none.
Exactly.
I mean, Cowing could have did what Ronnie Bell did. Hell, anybody could have did. We could have did what Ronnie Bell did. He didn't do jack.
Didn't do nothing last year. Won't do nothing this year. Yeah, Cowing, he was balling out with Josh Dobbs in the preseason.
Mm-hmm. And if I will
he was doing the 2-2 out.
But if I will go along
that's the only
with the people who are blaming Kyle for it all, I will go along on why in the hell didn't you put Conley in the game? Why are you putting Grant? That made no sense. None.
He must have something against Kyle. There has to be a reason why he's out there.
Well, none that was visible. And we got to go. I tell you what, I'll be back Tuesday. Jarrell, appreciate you. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah.
We'll see you Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right, fam. Have a great night. Great day. What's left of it. Okay. Lorenzo.
Go on, Ronbo.
Lorenzo, I know what you're doing. I don't blame you. Boy, I get through. I got to play the same plan. Light up a huge Lorenzo. The hell was going on out there today? You know what? You can pick any number of things. You know, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be quitting like third game. I mean, come on, you know.
Nah,
But,
if they would have lost
Yeah,
in a decent fashion, but no, they went and lost in that way they did. Oh, come on, Niners. What are you doing?
yeah, yeah, it's just like, what the fuck, you know? A lot of drop passes, you know.
Too many.
I mean, Brock was on. Like, it was the ones where they mattered, you know, third down. And, you know, God.
Brock would have been well over 300 yards today. Had just 2 catches been made that were missed.
Yeah, yeah, so. But yeah, it's still early. I'm not going to quit yet, you know, like people want to already sort of see.
No, don't even quit, but, you know.
You know? I'll be trash talking to her mathematically out, you know?
Yeah, and you're right, you know, because you know we lost. We were going to lose 2 games this year, no matter what. So
Yeah, probably lose. I think a total will probably lose about 4, which is not bad. 13-4
yeah,
will get you somewhere, you know.
yeah.
You know, it's not. Might be good enough to win, you know. You never know.
Hey, there's going to be a lot of people getting beat this year. We've already seen it, you know. Because I mean, and what was Dallas's final? How was Dallas? The final score with Dallas?
Oh, they almost came back. They almost came 28-25. And shit, I ran into one of my friends over there. He's a Dallas fan.
Damn! If
If
Dallas would have won and we
know?
lost, that would have just made my day. Oh my
because
God!
that was too when we were both 21-7 and they were down 28-6. Yeah, I was having fun, but luckily they left.
Hey,
They gave up. They left.
wait a minute. Wait. Oh, Dallas is 1-2. Damn it! Because you know what? If they would have, they could afford to lose today. Oh no, Dallas could lose today. It was the Ravens who could not lose today. If you go 0-3,
Yeah.
chances of you getting in the playoffs are over.
Yeah, that was a shitty team. Yeah, they fucking got lucky they got it back in. Yeah, they were. It was fun. At least they lost 2.
Yeah.
But I feel bad next to the guy I was with. Yeah, sometimes he was like, yeah, Dallas. They wouldn't turn on the fucking Niners game for me for like about 5 minutes into the game. Yeah, remember one time I almost got in the fight because some guy over there. I mean, they hate the Niners. They said that Cowboys fan, you know.
You know what,
Not one
Lorenzo?
TV. Yeah.
The 49ers, this might have woke them up. It's like a splash of cold water. I didn't see a lot of urgency out there. I felt like that was missing. We might see a little more dedicated, a little more intensity out of the 49ers. The 49ers were assing around on several different occasions. We'll see what happens next week, what they feel about this.
Yeah, they have no business losing that game. I mean, it's like, seriously, guys, come on, you know? So, I don't know. I thought it was, you know, it's still early. We'll see what happens. Remember that one year we were 3-5?
Yeah.
And we ended
That's what
up,
I'm saying. Sometimes the 49ers just got to get beat down. And just because they're a money team now. They've already been to the playoffs. And whatever these other teams are trying to do, 49ers have already done that. It's not a big deal to them. But they have to remain focused for the regular season. You can't go to the playoffs winning 2 games. See, they got to remember that.
Fucking Williams get his ass in shape too, fucker.
Oh.
You know?
And you know. Oh, and I will agree with the people who are blaming management and everybody else. Pay these people. Pay them before the whole offseason goes away and they don't get no time in. Oh.
Yeah, but those guys they're professionals. They're
yes.
better than that.
Yes.
You know, professional demanding that kind of money, you better be in fucking shape, you know?
Right? Damn.
No, yo, I'm holding out. I'm holding out for what, you know?
So I can come in overweight and slow and get beat.
Yeah.
There's a.
Yeah.
I'll be back Tuesday. I'll be looking for you then.
All right.
All right, fam.
Hey,
Appreciate you.
chin up, everybody. Don't worry about it. All right, later.
We know
Bye.
this. All right, fam. Smooth, man. Smooth. I was wondering where you was, man. Come on in, Smooth. God.
How you doing, my brother? How you doing, my brother?
Just mad
Hey,
as
I'm
hell.
sorry. I'm sorry I missed Friday. I got up. I was asleep. I got up late, and the show was on, but I couldn't text or call because everything was off already.
Nah, it's okay to sleep in because we got all season long.
Yeah, about the game today, man. Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I should be mad. I'm not even mad. I'm not.
How come?
I'm not really
help
mad.
me get where you're at. How come?
Okay. Because how can you get mad when it's like you can't change history? So how you gonna get mad when something's already done and over with?
Yeah.
We have to learn from that and move on. Then again, we have our full personnel at hand. We have to look at that too.
But they didn't either, though.
Huh?
They didn't either.
No, we didn't need it. We didn't need it. And I think they took the Rams lightly.
I see. That's what I'm thinking too.
Because we've been dominating. We got the home field advantage down there. we up. We can't hold. Why can't we hold leads?
I know, right? All of a sudden, you can just score on them.
Last season, what we do? 30 points a game, holding leads, coming back first. Brock can't come back from behind. He come back from behind, so they're not saying that now. But getting back to this game, the Rams, they got bragging rights. And Jennings, check this out. Every time Jennings have a good game, outshining everybody else, his teammates at receiver position. Why the Niners always lose every time he have a good game? Super Bowl, he could have MVP, we lost. This game over almost 180 some yards, 3 touchdowns. Lose this game. You see him on the sideline, he was like, damn, what more I have to do?
Wait.
I don't have no help.
When he has big games, when he does his regular job, you're right. We don't always lose.
Yeah.
But if Jennings has a big day like he did in the Super Bowl and like he did today, lose. That's weird.
Jennings looked like he the one the Niners paid $77 million to.
Exactly. Oh, he looked good today. That catch he snatched on the dude's head. Oh.
Oh man, he looked like Justin Jefferson.
He did, didn't he?
I go up, went up and took that ball away. Then another catch he did with 3 rounds around him.
Oh.
Then I was watching the game and listening to you at the same time when you said at one catch that he caught in the end zone. He said, "Did he catch that?" Did you say he did catch that?
It happened so fast.
Yeah,
because he caught the ball and I saw it. I guess he threw it down or something, and the ref. Ref signal. I said, "Wait, show that again." That happened so fast, and then he showed it so I could see what happened. He was so busy, clowning. He just got rid of the ball as soon as he caught it. It's over. 7.
Yeah.
Or 6.
I'm gonna tell you this. Fans probably won't want to hear this, but I don't believe stuff to it happen. But I'm gonna put my stamp on this. Brandon Ayuk, get used to it, faithful. This is gonna be him all season.
No, but it's smooth now.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you this. This is his 3rd game, right?
Yeah.
This is Trent's 3rd game, right?
Yeah.
Second, all right, follow me, Ronbo. Follow me.
I'm listening.
No training camp, right?
Right.
How many preseason games? How many games in the preseason game? 3, right?
Yep.
This their 3rd game, right? No preseason. This their preseason. After this game, next week, if they don't ball from the New England Patriots and on, it's a wrap. Trent Williams gonna keep getting IVs. Brandon Ayuk gonna keep dropping passes and forgetting his route running and get tired. And I'm telling you, look what happened. You know why I say that? Because I look at what happened with Debo, the same situation. Remember? But check this out. After that season happened with Debo, what did Debo say? Oh, I didn't want to look at that tape. The following season, because you know what? You know why that is? It's not just not practicing, working out. in the preseason. It's the pressure of the fans they got, and you got a target on you. You got the fans that's looking at you. You got general managers looking at you.
Smooth, man.
Everybody's looking at you.
Smooth. The truth hurts. I can't take it. Smooth. Let me go.
Of course.
And I'm gonna see you Tuesday. I'm trying to stay.
One more thing. One more thing. I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
One more thing. I'm gonna let you go. This is about the Cowboys. Did you see the video that Jamie Foxx was going live with Jerry Jones sitting right there on the side? They're going live watching the Dallas practice. Did you hear what Jerry Jones? You know what I call Jerry Jones now?
What?
I call Jerry Diddy Jones.
Smooth.
I'm gonna tell you. You need to watch that video, bro.
I will.
You saw it? Did you see it?
I hear you. We got to go, though. Diddy Jones.
All right. I'm back. I'm back. I just woke up late. That's all. I'm good.
Cool. I'm
My
loving it.
birthday is Wednesday. I made it. I'm blessed. God is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
man.
Yeah, go make some more, too.
All
right,
hey,
fam.
man. I sound young, but I'll be 59.
There you go. And I'm going to sing a birthday song for you coming up Tuesday, fam. All right.
I appreciate you. All right.
Hey, appreciate you. Night, fam.
Bang, bang. I'm out. Bang, bang. All right.
Gang. You've been running down like that. I'm scared, freaking me out, man. We cannot have them two coming back looking like they did this week. I cannot have another Trent Williams like this week. I cannot have a Brandon Ayuk like this week. Brandon Ayuk wasn't that bad today. He's coming back around. You can see it's just a little ways away. You know, I'm not getting off that. Yes. Sharon.
Ronbo, what kind of game was that?
Well, I got a lot of things I could describe that. I can tell you that, but it's not for this phone call. This is really.
We had that game in control. Shot ourselves in the foot again. Brandon Ayuk missed training camp. So did Trent Williams. They look sloppy because they shouldn't have held out. There should be a rule about that. You shouldn't hold out just because you want more money. I think they need to earn the money to get more money.
But the problem is if you get hurt, you can't get paid because then the team that's trying to pay you has an excuse.
Too.
But still, they're professionals. Stay ready.
The Rams, though,
I know. And they weren't even full
strength.
strength.
McKivitz needs to go. Ronnie Bell needs to go. Why did you put him out there anyway?
Yes.
You know he drops balls and he needs to be benched or something because you're going to talk about him. And I think Ayuk needs to be benched or something because he's out there dropping balls.
Well, there was a couple. One was behind him, and the other one he just couldn't. But Ayuk.
I think it affects our team when CMC is gone or missing, and Debo's missing, and then when everybody comes back, we run the ball like crazy. I don't know if that's affecting them because we got them out hurt.
George.
It could be. I don't know.
It's George. Because how come all of a sudden George's missing and all of a sudden Jordan can't get loose? It's George. George was the one key factor in the run game.
Because he would have been there would have been holes made for him to get wide open. And they were using our run game on us. Did you know
right?
that?
And that's what I'm saying.
They were
Killer
using
provides.
our running game against us. That's why they killed us.
I seen it. The big tight end
Jimmy
coming
G
out. taking
told
people
them.
out.
I bet you anything.
No, Kyle said Jimmy would not have any effect on this. No, it's not a problem. Kyle,
okay.
Jimmy told them everything they needed to do. How many years did Jimmy play with us? He knows you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But I don't know. But it is what it is. Cowboys lost too, so.
Yeah. That just put a smile on
we
my.
need to turn it around next week at home. I think Ricky Pearsall is making a return.
Is it time? This is only week 4.
Yeah, it's been 4 weeks. So he
maybe
should come back
he's
and
eligible.
play.
Yeah, maybe he can play. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be interesting. Anybody with Ronnie Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Please, no more Ronnie Bell.
Yeah, Ronnie Bell needs to sit the bench or there's a trade deadline. Maybe we could trade him or McKivitz, one of them two.
He's getting waived. I just realized if you're right about Ricky coming back next week, Ronnie's just there because Ricky's on the IR. Ricky gets in, Ronnie gets waived. That's what's going to happen.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Ronnie will get released, and they will make room for a Purcell to come back.
Yep. That's exactly what's
So
happening.
we should look different by then, and hopefully we get Dre Greenlaw back. It should be time for him to come back.
I can't imagine that being a couple of weeks away.
Mm-hmm.
I hope. But that's an awfully
Juwan
quick
Jennings
recovery.
was on fire. 3 touchdowns. He would get the game ball if I was giving a game ball out, but I don't want to give a game ball out.
Yeah, there's no game balls to be given out. I mean, Juwan Jennings would get it, but
He was on
it's
fire,
so
though.
obvious.
I mean, we had the game won. Like, I'm not understanding. The Rams are broke. They have players out too, but they were using our run game on us.
Mm-hmm.
That was the problem. It wasn't Kyle.
A lot of teams
They were
using
using our run game.
I know.
It was not Kyle. I don't blame Kyle. I blame the Rams because Jimmy G.
Mm-hmm.
Told them everything.
And our execution. Even if we make the plays,
Exactly.
we still win. Even if they're running our game against
Right.
us, we still win. Catch the ball, Ronnie. Just
Right.
catch the damn ball. No.
He should have never put Ronnie Bell in there. What was he thinking?
I don't know.
He knew he was not going to catch the ball. He always drops those balls.
Chris Conley,
I'm just
standing
like,
right there, Kyle.
I'm
Send
trying
Chris
to calm
in there.
down and not be upset about this game, but I'm just glad the Cowboys lost. So, yeah.
Sean, we're going to go. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to see you Tuesday, and we're not going to cool down any, so we'll just continue from where we leave off here. So, yeah.
No.
All right. God.
All right, Ronbo.
Oh, Sharon. Have a great day.
All
Say
right.
hi to Mom.
You
And especially
too.
your brother.
I will.
He's suffering with us. I love it. I mean, she loves
I
company.
definitely will. All right.
Night, Sharon.
Night.
Hey, yo, Raymond.
Yo, Ronbo, salute to the platform. Hey, man, I'm pissed. I don't care what nobody talking
Join the
about.
family.
These my Niners, man. This ain't no playoff team I'm watching out there. We supposed to be destroying and dominating, man. We got a window that's about to close. We got all these players we paying. This dumb old Ronnie Bell, he better not get back on that field no more. He wear that number 10. That Kyle Williams number. I don't like that number 10. The dude is insane, man. Then how we gonna let them get the kick, the punt, and run it all the way down the field? What's up with the special teams? They get a punt block last week. All this, it's only one game. No, it takes one game to get eliminated from the playoffs. I don't want to hear one game. Not in a division game against the Rams like that. We're supposed to win that game. We came out destroying them. Kyle Shanahan, my ass. Kyle Shanahan had my guys out there running around wide open. So it ain't Kyle Shanahan. The defense, I saw guys getting pass interferences. They was in the play, so it ain't the defense calling. It's the players out there not executing. I don't want to hear that Trent Williams getting IVs. Brock Purdy was running around there, had all day to throw the ball. He was throwing the ball. He had one play where he was out there like 10 minutes, scrambling, running around.
And got tired. He got tired and ran for 3 yards.
To stop the run. Yeah, they were selling out to stop the run, so we couldn't run. So what do? You use play action and you pass the ball. And you can't make Ronnie Bell was wide open. So that's Kyle Shanahan's fault. That Ronnie Bell dropped the ball in his hand. Brandon Ayuk, bruh, I told you we shouldn't have paid him before we paid him. I told you that. Nobody want to hear me, though. He's overrated. He's only doing that because Christian McCaffrey and we got Kittle and everybody else out there, doing their thing. And that's why he getting open like that. But the dude can't catch either. Man, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to. We 1-2. We ain't even the best team in our division right now.
Hey,
Get
we're
the hell
last.
out of here. We supposed to be the 49ers, man. We just went to the Super Bowl. Nobody want to hear that one game at a time nonsense. It takes one game to get put out the playoffs, and we losing the games that's going to put us out the playoffs right now. The hell we wrong with these people, man? I want to hear none of that shit. Oh, Trent Williams needs IV. Let him take his IV. Brock Purdy still had time to throw. Come on, man. Brock Purdy played a hell of a game out there, man. Shout out to Brock Purdy, man.
I agree.
Brandon Jennings played a hell of a game out there, man.
Ooh,
but you can't make Kyle Shanahan got these dudes running wide open. You can't make the defense not pass interference. You can't make them get tricked. They was doing trick plays out there. They had to do a fake punt and a halfback wide receiver throw up to get a touchdown. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. I'm heated right now. Straight up. We lost that game.
Yeah.
It was execution more than coaching. They always want to drag Kyle Shanahan down. But, bruh, our wide receivers was out there running around wide open.
And McKivitz couldn't block a Girl Scout had she ran there. She'd have ran him down and grabbed Brock by the neck like everybody else did.
Crazy,
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, you got to look past Kyle Shanahan every now and then. Look at some of them players out there messing up. Oh.
Ain't Kyle Shanahan to run that call to play to get Ronnie Bell wide open at the 15-yard line? Then I want to talk about this kicker. Look, you little kicker, dude. Bruh, where the hell is Robbie Gold at? I don't got time to have no second, third-year kicker over here missing kicks, and we supposed to be winning Super Bowls. I ain't got time to be wasting for that, man. I don't got time to be wasting on you know how many games that dude lost us missing kicks? Man, get him out of here.
You know they're starting to add up. This is 2.
I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. We excellent. We supposed to be excellent. We were supposed to go out there and destroy these dudes without Debo and without Kittle to make a statement.
Good
and
point.
We gave them the game. I don't want to hear none of that.
Definitely good point. Show everybody this team is not just
Straight
3,
up,
4
man.
guys.
The special teams is trash. How they let the punter run the ball all the way back past the 50 like that?
We got the same special teams as we had last year. I thought they made adjustments on that. Anyway.
Crazy, man.
Raymond, we got to go.
I'm heated, man. I don't want to hear none of this nonsense these people keep talking about.
You know,
right now, you need to be traded. We shouldn't have gave him the money from the beginning.
Yeah, I know.
Look at Jennings. Now, Jennings need the bag. So you going to let him hold out too?
You know.
Because Jennings needs the bag, bro.
WR1, no doubt about it. Now, there's no doubt about it. He proved it in the Super Bowl, actually. Ray, we got to go. I'll be back Tuesday looking for you.
I had to get that off my chest, but I'm just telling the truth.
I know I'm not. I agree with every point you made.
Watch when we miss the playoffs by one game. Then what you going to say? One game at a time. We going to beat the Patriots.
You can't be losing them this early anyway.
Crazy,
you know,
man.
that's just
losing these stupid games like this. That stuff add up. But I'll holler at you, Ronbo.
We look forward to it, Raymond.
Go Niners, man. Get Ronnie Bell. You can't get back on that field. Kyle, you put that. Hey, yo, get that dude a box. He needs a box and get all this stuff. Clean all this stuff out right now. He's out of here.
Raymond, we got to go.
All right.
Let me see you next week. All right. Friday, Tuesday. Yeah. Be Ham.
Straight fucking trash, Ronbo.
Amen to that.
Come out straight out and just tell you how it is. Be honest with you, Ronbo. I don't know who the fuck the defensive coordinator is, where the fuck he come from, but he needs to go hide back in a fucking box and play with his kids like he like to compete against them. He can't lose against his kids, but he lose against everybody else. It just boils down to this right here, Ronbo. Outside of what everybody's saying, I apologize for intervening earlier.
Okay, I didn't know that was you.
Eagles called last week. Unlike the Eagles call last week when they should have ran the ball, we had the perfect fucking call. They were stopping our run. You was right. Everybody know that. They was selling out to stop.
They was knocking.
Only thing you got
Mason's
to do
ass.
is catch the fucking ball, Ronnie Bell. Catch the fucking ball. I don't even think you had one fucking catch today, or had you even caught a pass this season. Because every time I see the ball thrown to him, it's incomplete. And this is a fucking disgrace, man. It's bad. We got minor problems, Ronbo, that can really be fixed. Our defense, the fucking problem with the defense is the secondary is not communicating with each other.
Is that what it is?
Constantly getting burnt. That's what's going on.
Because I'm trying to understand how they get burnt the same way every time.
Because they are not communicating with each other. They hoping that the damn pressure get there. This motherfucker we paid last year from the Eagles, I see why the Eagles didn't pay him.
Right now you're right.
Tyler
was supposed to iron that situation out in the secondary a little bit.
And he making up Leonard Floyd making up a little bit of he picking up some slack. But the D tackle, come on, man, they're gonna have to tighten up. The secondary gonna have to tighten up. And listen, Ronbo, man, I'm gonna say this. I told you last year. get. I told you last year, early in the season, what was going to be the reason we lost the Super Bowl. I told you that.
Well,
and I don't know what the fucking reason it is. This fucking kicker we got.
Oh, Jake.
It's fucking trash. You cannot depend on. When we was finna go up by 10, I'm sitting at our biker clubhouse. I said, hey, we finna lose this game. They're like, no, this is a field goal. He can make. I said, I don't have no fucking faith in this guy. And he went right out there and did the same fucking thing he always do, man. Get him out of here. He needs to go. Ronnie Bell needs to go. And the fucking goddamn if the defensive coordinator can't get his shit no better than where he got it, get him the fuck out of here, man. You need to find something. You need to do something before this shit explode. You know what I'm saying? Before it get too late. You need to do something. We still can make a run. But some of these players, where they got them, I just don't understand, man. I don't understand. And like the other guy said about Trent Williams and Brandon Ayuk, you got to really think. Yeah, this is game 3, Ronbo, but you got to also think about something that you didn't realize. It was 2 weeks of training camp before you got the motherfucking before you got the preseason football game. So, and essentially, you got 2 more weeks for the bullshit.
I agree. I didn't say that when Smooth was talking, but I was thinking it's more weeks than that because next week's one thing, 3 weeks of preseason games. There's weeks before the preseason games too. How are they going to make that up?
I mean, right now, Ronbo, the only thing that I'm pissed off about, I'm not mad at Kyle Shanahan. He called a good game for one. Last week, I was pissed off with it. This week, he called a good game. We really didn't leave no points on the board. The fucking field goal kicker left points off the board. And the defense, they're just not communicating, man. The secondary is not communicating.
But you know,
whenever the secondary decides to communicate, our defense will be better.
And Talanoa's back, and I hope that gets straightened out. But yeah, we got to roll. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna look for you Tuesday. Good to hear from you. And don't hear from you enough.
Yeah,
so,
man.
We'll see you Tuesday.
I'd be wanting to call Ronbo, man, but, man, some of this shit I'm seeing out here, man.
I know.
This shit is pathetic, man.
I definitely.
And hopefully, I'm looking at these damn Chiefs, man. Before we go, they don't really look all that good. Patrick Mahomes is throwing bingos every fucking game. So we're still in the running compared to the teams that they putting us up against. The Eagles, they escaped. So a lot of these teams, Saints showed us who the fuck they was. I ain't got no faith in the damn Seahawks. I'm waiting to see them bitches.
Let me get you saved me a little for Tuesday.
Man, I'm just pissed off.
I know how you feel.
I'm pissed off right now.
I hear you.
Now. Go ahead, man. I apologize, man.
No, it's okay.
Enjoy
I understand.
Good night, man. And you know Quindarius can call, man.
I know. That's why I didn't ask anything. All right. Night, fam.
All right, bro.
Okay. Hey, Dark Brother, come on in. Oh, man. Family, you guys, we do have a lot of people want to call in, so please, when the time's up, we got to stop because otherwise I'll be here till 4 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Nigel. Okay, you know what? Because I got it.
Hello?
Nigel? Oh, there you go. Okay. Nigel, come on and get some, man. It's your time to let us know how pissed off you are.
What's up, Ronbo? Hey, man. Oh, man, that was brutal, man. Jesus. I mean, I thought, like, at the beginning, the first part of the first half, I mean, you know, we were whooping them and everything was looking good, and I don't know, they just kind of fell apart at the very end. And I think, I don't know, is it conditioning? Is it a lack of all the stars? I don't know. I don't know what it is.
No. The guys are out there weren't focused. When you see a wide receiver dropping passes like that, his mind apparently is elsewhere, and that's inexcusable.
Right.
Jake Moody is Jake Moody.
But the rest of those Ronnie Bell, but also Ayuk missed one too, right to the chest.
That's what I've said. Receivers out there dropsies.
Yeah, I mean, you can only do so much as a quarterback. Like, when the ball hits you in the hands multiple times, there was at least 3
in the hands
that I remember where they were right on the, like, they were on your hands, man, or in your chest. Like, what are you supposed to do as a quarterback?
Right.
You deliver
and
it
that's
right
why I say
on the
people
money.
go right to Kyle.
You
What are you going to
guys
Kyle
gotta
for?
execute.
Go to Ronnie's dumbass. And what about Brandy? Like, what the hell? Catch the ball. You guys get paid how much money to catch the ball? Catch the damn ball. Oh.
Right. They should have been, you know what they all should have been doing is like that jugs machine that Mason was doing all summer. That way they can practice their catching because, man, it's rough out there, man. We're getting a lot of drops. We got the dropsies.
Did you notice Mason's not dropping the ball anymore? Huh? See,
Yeah,
these guys need to take this upon themselves. Nobody should have to tell you to go to the judge. You're not catching the ball? Then go do something about it. You need a jugs machine? Then get on it then. We furnish you one right there. Get your ass over there. There's no reason in the world to be dropping that ball like that.
I mean, and then Trent Williams, he's not in super great shape right now. I think he's struggling, man. He's getting IVs every game.
In the middle of the game.
So, I don't. Yeah, right in the middle of the game, man. I'm like, dude, he needs some rest too. So I don't know. We're kind of beat up right now, and this is, as far as I'm concerned, I think we need to just make the playoffs somehow, Ronbo, and make sure that our guys, our stars, come back healthy at the end of the season. And if you can get healthy at that right time, and you make the playoffs, you make the postseason, you know, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? We've done it before. Started off, we're not a great seed in the playoffs, and you make it all the way to the Super Bowl or at least the NFC Championship
You don't want to
game.
do 3 games, so that's too many games. You know what? If they do get to the playoffs, I'll feel very confident because that means they'll have straightened things out. But if they went to the playoffs right now, it would be a joke.
Right. Yeah, I think we have to. That's our goal. But you know, Brock did so good out there, man. I feel bad because last couple of games they were kind of, you know, shaky at times, and then he's like delivering the ball right on point, and these guys are just dropping the passes, man. And it's rough on a defense when you're put in positions like that. Yeah. You know, the momentum's against you and all that. But it is what it is. I guess we got to look forward to the rest of the season, Ronbo. We'll see if we can bounce back. Hopefully it doesn't shake our confidence, you know. So we'll see what happens.
I'm hoping they take that as a smack and snap out. You guys want to play this year or not? If not, then we should just all call it a day and just all go home. Because this is just wasting everybody's time. There's no excuse for that kind of loss. None.
Yes, sir. I hear you. But, yeah, thanks for taking my call, though, man. That's all I really had. I was just kind of disappointed. I think we should have won that game. So
We're trying to keep it short, so I appreciate that. All right. I'll be back.
All right.
Tuesday.
Have a good night. Y'all take it easy. Yep.
All right.
See you later.
Night, Nigel. And let's say, hey, Arnold.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Not good things for sure, and you know.
Yeah, man. Little pissed off, man. I don't understand how we played and lost this game. It's mind-boggling, man. It looked like I was watching the Super Bowl all over again with Jake Moody kicking the damn field goal.
And Juwan Jennings just starring because Juwan Jennings is awesome in the Super Bowl, right? And then we lost.
MVP, man. He was balling. He was balling today.
Oh man.
I just don't understand, man. I'm embarrassed right now, actually, man, because I'm like, we need these. These are like pivot games that we need. Last week and this week, we got a tough schedule coming up, man. Real tough schedule.
And
I mean, we got the travel. I mean, after the Patriots game, we got the Cardinals, we got the Seahawks, the Chiefs, and then the Cowboys. I mean, it goes on, but it's gonna be tough.
Cowboys this year? We do, don't we?
Yeah, October 27th.
Shit. You know what? The ship will be
So
right
the way I hope so. The way it's looking, they might beat us. I mean, they almost beat the Ravens. So I mean, they came back at least.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah.
But
focus, concentration, execution, zero. You know, I don't know what they were doing.
Man, I don't know, but I mean, I would say today, Kyle coached a better game today. Good, you can't blame Kyle Shanahan on this one. The defensive coordinator, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on. I kind of think like now we're starting to think like we blamed on Wilkes, but was Wilkes the problem? I mean, but the players not executing.
Now we're seeing.
I mean, just think about it now. Just think about it. I mean,
I thought about it first week. I said, well, we look really good now. I guess Wilkes was a problem. Second week, what's going on here? And then everybody started talking about that thing then about Wilkes. And then this week, okay, Sorenson, is that you? That's you, ain't it? You and Staley. I thought you guys were supposed to know what you're doing.
Right. Right. And then who's number 22 on the defense, man? He has to fucking go. Excuse my language, but he has to go.
I think that's Yidam. I think that is
man, he has to go. 22 has to go. Ronnie Bell has to go, and Jay Booty, he has to go. He has to go.
That's his official name, not Booty?
Yeah, Jake Booty, he has to go. I'm
Jake
sick
is
of it,
weird.
Sick of it, man. And then guess what? Ronnie Bell and Jake Booty, they both came from Michigan, man. They could go back.
Whoa.
They could go. Trash. Gotta go.
That's interesting.
Came from, Harbaugh must have set them off, like, set little, distraction guys to come to our team to be sorry, man. They gotta go. They gotta go.
You know what's really scary, though? I keep worrying about the 49ers, these long seasons back to back to back to back. I'm starting to wonder, and everybody's saying, no, they're professional, they'll be fine. I hope so, man. But, that's a lot of football, and I hope they can recover each season. But this is a lot of years of no break.
A lot of wear and tear on them, man. Yeah, a lot of wear and tear. You know what I mean? And I think right now we need to start getting ready for, like, a future and start. I don't understand Kyle's buddy going, balls and dinners, Rick Ross and all that, having dinners and stuff. But I think it's time for him to start letting go some players. Like, I love Debo, but we need consistent players, man. We need consistent players.
Or at least ones that are still anxious to go out there and prove something. When people get paid, it's just a psychological thing. It's just human nature. The energy flow just dies a tiny bit. Fred Warner's okay.
Man.
Brock told you we didn't have that it.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, man. It's I don't know what's going on, but special teams is looking trash. They're not. They can't. At the pivot point of the game, you just let them run off. Mm-hmm. And this is a pivot. This is a game that Purdy actually could have looked good because everybody's talking about, you guys have Debo, you got to win all with CMC and all that. And this was one of the games that he could have had
and get that monkey off his back.
Silence.
Exactly. Oh, we got to pull up. We got to pull up. Let me see Tuesday. And
I'll be here Tuesday, man.
Because it can't get no worse. All right, Phil.
Yeah. All right. Good night, Ronbo.
Wait, Pop, you can hold it down. I'll be right back. I got to go to the little boy's room again.
Boom, boom. I'm coming back in there in a second. Okay, coming in hot.
Pop, come on in, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Tough loss.
What? Tough loss.
Tough loss.
Indeed. Oh, ridiculous. Pop, give me some observations, Pop, because you always bring up some key points that I hadn't even thought about.
Well, we all saw it. I mean, on the road, I'll tell you right now, when you keep running the same system that doesn't focus on multiple layer blitzing, eventually people can figure you out. So the wide 9 defense, the one that Wilkes had to learn, okay, and the one that now he has a patsy running, is susceptible up the middle. The person who won this game was Stafford, and he didn't win it with his arm. He won it with his mind. Every time he audibled to a run up the middle, and they had success, and they kept doing it.
Especially if you look at the formation first, and you can see him diagnosing it, and he go right back and do what he did every time.
Where did all their touchdowns come from? Right up the middle. Okay?
Kyron never have a day like that again. God.
Hargraves is a liability against the run.
Mm-hmm. But we still running at him.
He's not a good run defender. He just isn't. Okay? You got half your defense is new faces. Understandable. It's going to take time to gel. Right? But Ronbo, what do you think happens? Well, let me ask you this question. Who has final say of personnel?
Well, supposedly Kyle.
Who has final say of personnel?
That's Kyle.
Who has final say of hiring coaches?
That's Kyle.
Okay. Who has final say on the offensive game plan and defensive game plan?
Yeah, defensive game plan. Does Kyle also have the? Is he run that as well?
Yes, he does.
Okay, because I wasn't aware of that.
Well, he has final say.
Well, yeah, they run it down to him, and he says nay or yay. Yeah, it's okay.
That's what the head coach's job is. The head coach doesn't sit back and kick up.
Yeah,
he has to look at everything and improve it, right? So he is the guy that runs the show. He is a man of many hats. Many hats equals many problems, right? Did Kyle call his worst game as an offensive coordinator? No. Did he call one of his worst games as a head coach? Yes. Because when you go on the field, it's up to you to have your team prepared. It's up to you to pull players out that are ineffective. It's up to you to make sure that when you go on the road, you take your running game and you take your special teams. They allowed three big plays on special team will cost you a game. What was it? They had a fake punt. They missed a field goal and had a 50-yarder at the end of the game. Special teams. Okay? Did they drop a lot of passes? I dropped it like 3. Okay? Number 10 dropped. I'm not even dignifying Bell with his name. He's number 10. Okay? He dropped the ball straight in his hands multiple times.
I mean, that's the thing. It wasn't even difficult.
Ronbo,
yes.
At the end of the day, would you say that Kyle Shanahan's a little arrogant?
I wish I knew him better.
As well as a lot of fans?
Yeah.
What did he say? This is what he said on camera. The camera was on the side, a hot mic, before the Lions game last NFC Championship. He told Lynch, "I'll see you on the stage." And Lynch was like, "Oh, it's like that." He goes, "Yeah, it's like that."
I can't get mad at him for being confident.
Arrogant.
Well, yeah.
There's a difference between being confident and arrogant. When you sit there and say, we're going back to Super Bowl, we're going to win it, or a Super Bowl tour, and all this other kind of crap, that's is it overconfidence? Is it arrogance? What is it? The point is that if you look past the team that's desperate for a win, that's when you typically lose a game.
Well,
that's when you typically lose a game. They had no business losing this game.
And no argument there at all. And I agree with most of what you said, too. But, this is just strange the way they're starting. There's a whole lot of factors. So, yeah, that's a good point, though.
I agree with that 100%. But the more prepared team won this game. And guess what? Stafford at the line of scrimmage won this game by changing plays and running up the middle and being patient. And then when they when they started loading up on the middle, he started throwing over the top.
And they know our defense going to just
35-yard pass here.
Bob, you got to break down to it, but we got too many people. I'm trying to get it all in. Bob, I'll see you Tuesday, fam. On this ridiculous day.
It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but what are you going to do?
I know.
All right, man. Hey, shout out to everybody. I know some of you guys are pissed. Life is bigger than football, bro.
Yes.
And big shout out to Smooth, man. We're happy for you, man.
Hey, he's okay.
Right?
Getting his rest.
And a big shout out to that bastard, Niner Brian. Brian, I call you a bastard.
You did say you called him that.
Out of love and affection. You are the red and gold bastard. You are the American wet dream.
Bob,
you
Tuesday. Tuesday
Dynamite, and you kick ass in the chat. That's why I call you a bastard. That bastard, Dynamite to the chat again.
He does a great job. Bob, have a great
Just
day.
out of love. Just out of love, man.
All right.
man.
Bye,
Yep.
Bob. And Bubba says, Bubba says, this team always starts out like this every year. You know, Bubba, that's true. I wasn't, the 49ers, no, we started out okay last year. And then all of a sudden we had what was that first loss we had? And most of us were shocked. Wasn't that Cleveland? Jake Moody. We got to know him real well that day, so we thought. Two-loop. Come on in.
Hello?
Yeah, hey, Two-loop.
Hey.
You sound awfully familiar, though. Is
Yeah.
Is that right? Two-loop? I love the name.
Yes.
Come on in.
Yeah, I've been on the show a couple times.
Yeah, all right. Good to hear from you. Well,
yeah, I'm
this
just
is
really
one of them
disappointed.
days. Well, yeah, go ahead.
I'm just disappointed, man. Just really disappointed in the team.
Every
Should
right
have
to
got
be.
this team. Cardinals won 44-10.
I'm right. Oh, how did they do that? And then we can't even keep up. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to play the Cardinals. I really don't.
I don't either.
Because they put 44 on the Rams. That means they'll put 60, 70 on us. Because that was just, if we're still looking the same as we look now.
Rams had almost their whole line out, best receivers out. And we still couldn't do nothing.
That's what's so depressing. I mean, we went in full strength, but not like them. They were depleted.
We had 70% of the fans, like a home game.
Yeah.
Still lost.
Mm-hmm.
That's
In ugly fashion. Every time
Ugly
I keep
fashion.
picturing Ronnie Bell. But he's up. Oh, hell no. Ronnie. You know, that was, I didn't even watch no more.
Yeah, yeah. Every time I think of Ronnie Bell, I think of the little R&B singer, Ronnie Bell. like we got him as a wide receiver.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
And then the camera put on it. They put the camera on him as he's standing on the sideline. He's standing looking just like somebody peed on him. Oh, Ronnie, God, what are you doing?
Man.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know who to blame in this game. There's so many people to
Oh, there's
blame.
just-
It's
there's
just so
almost
much to
plenty.
go around.
Yeah, there's just plenty. It's just all over the place.
Man.
Oh,
I'm just
special
going back and trying to think
teams.
of all the plays we missed, things we didn't do. Up 14 at halftime.
Mm-hmm. And was controlling the ball. We weren't coming off the field. We was running plays, keeping it going. We were running the ball to some degree. To the point. I mean, it took Jordan all day to get started. He only ended up with about 65 or 70 yards. But they were hard-earned yards.
He had over 90 yards rushing.
He finally did. At the end of
Yeah,
he got them all at the second half in the last
Yeah.
quarter.
And that's my thing with Kyle. Like, even though I don't want to blame him, I have to blame the coach. Because this is what I'm saying. This is the only reason I'm saying I got to blame Kyle. Even though I know Ronnie dropped those balls, Kyle still kept putting him in. Should have did that. Kept still going to him. Why you keep doing that?
You have.
And then secondly,
Chris, put him in the game, Kyle. Stop with Ronnie.
Stop with Ronnie, man. Stop with Ronnie, man. And then secondly, like, I know we wasn't like just running head over heels like Baltimore did against Dallas, but we still had over 137 yards rushing to their 92.
Yeah.
And they ran the ball 24 times. We only ran the ball, our running back, 19 times. And this is the thing with Kyle. We are a running team for the first 3 quarters. That fourth quarter comes, he doesn't even know how to run the ball anymore.
Mm.
You know, I mean, I knew he's a front running coach. When we do good when we're winning. If we get down 1 point, he can never come back. He's like 0-31 against, because we can't come back.
I think he won once. One in the playoff.
Well,
yeah, there were two.
So
two in the
won
playoff.
like-
Green Bay
won in like
and
30.
Detroit. Detroit had our ass kicked too. In fact, I was through. I thought we lost that game. So that's his only 2 saving graces. Otherwise, you're right. If we're down at the half, we're not coming back.
And he makes me start panicking. Like he panics. 24, we up. So you got to remember, okay, even though Rams were coming back, we get the ball again.
Yeah.
And what were we doing? You know what I mean? So it's things like that. Like, I don't know. Kyle, he frustrates me at times. I can't just blame it on the players. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to blame it on the players because these are the players we're going to have. But
that's scary. They've got to do better, though.
They got to do better, man. They got to do better. And we can't beat the Rams. Like, McVay has his number. Like, you can't beat McVay. Like, when you play against McVay, you start trying to do too much. You want to get cocky. Like, just beat the guy.
Well, I just realized something, too. Deebo Samuel has been involved in every beating we've given the Rams. I thought about that before the game, and Deebo's always extremely instrumental in beating up the Rams. We still should have won today, but Deebo is the terminator for the Rams, and he wasn't there. And what did we do? We found a way to lose it. Deebo's only lost to the Rams one time in that playoff game in FCCG, but otherwise he gets his best games against the Rams every time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
our defense did the most they can. I mean, they held them down for 2 quarters. Our offense has to do better, man. They have to. Even Moody, he has to make that field goal.
No, he does.
That was crucial. That was a game clincher. Everything else would be irrelevant if you hit that field goal. That would have clinched the game. I'm putting the loss on Moody and Shanahan.
We're still gonna be mad Tuesday. Come on back. I'll be looking for you Tuesday.
Okay.
And,
all right, man.
Okay. All right, fam. Tulu. All right.
Yeah.
All right, fam.
All right.
Okay. Hey, Dark Brother.
Hey, Ronbo. Can you hear me?
Who's it? Is that Dark Brother?
This is
Tim. Yeah, come on in, man. I can hear you.
Yeah. Hey, man, right off the top, I just want to congratulate the Rams. You know, they deserve to win this game. They played a hell of a game.
Actually, they did.
Without their two starting star wide receiver,
they had a lot of other people missing too. They had 11 people.
Yeah. 11 guys. And right at the top, it was their coaching, man. They coach a hell of a game. They outcoach us.
He did really well too.
They knew our kryptonite. You know, like our kryptonite for this game and last game was the deep ball. We just don't have the experienced safety with speed to
Jimmy Ward, right?
To pay those speedsters.
Since Jimmy Ward left, it's been rough, hasn't it? Yeah.
I mean, did you see how many? Like, if you count this game and the last game with the Vikings, you see how many deep balls that got past the safety? They should never get past the safety, because the safety, it doesn't matter if you're slow. If you're slow, you give up the speed by giving them distance,
But that's why you're sitting in center field with too high safety. Lazard on Monday Night Football. Last week it was Jefferson. Nobody's going to get mad at you about Jefferson. That's what he does. But this week, you let Tutu Atwell beat you up more than once, too. More than once!
Our coach have to look our team in the mirror and just admit to ourselves, hey, we don't have the speed. We got to give them the distance in order to make up that speed that we don't have, We got to back up our safety.
You know what? That's what Keith Wilkes used to do, and we got mad. Remember that? Why is he playing off so far? How are you going to make a play? And now we see what Keith Wilkes saw. These guys don't have that kind of talent. Don't put them in that position.
You know what? I hate to say this, but we need, Lynch needs to go out there and pick up a veteran guy like Gibson's or something, to kind of give these guys some guidance, Because, these two guys, Jair Brown and Hafunga, they basically have 1 or 2 years of starting under their belt, because Hafunga was injured for a year. He basically only had 1.25 year of starting time. Mm-hmm. And then Jair Brown only had last year, not even all of last year, part of last year as a starter. We don't have the experience back there, man. We need someone like a Jimmy Ward or somebody with, the knowledge and the experience to keep it all together, man.
And,
If you don't have the speed, but you can read, their formation, you can kind of like, hey man, back up, dude. You can verbalize it to all the other guys. Go back up.
Hufanga used to be pretty good at that, at keeping those guys in place. But
No,
that may have been.
I know.
I'm just saying. When he was out there, he hasn't been there in a while, and these are all new people. They've got a lot of getting
Hufanga
together.
bites on the play. Hufanga bites on the play action, man. I mean,
He's out of shape.
A lot of the time.
You can be out too long and you're not the same player. I give him another couple of weeks. He might be okay.
So number one, we were out coached, right, and on defense, especially especially the safeties. We got to coach up our safeties a little bit better. And then number two is I blame the coaching also. With Ronnie Bell being there, dropping all those balls. The coach or the people who put in the receivers. And they know that Ronnie Bell has a history of dropping balls. He dropped all those balls from Sam Donald when the two of them were like second strings last year, and they saw all of that.
Why not put Chris Conley in the game? If there's one thing I joined the Kill Kyle's club for, that is it. Hey, Phil, we got to go though.
That's why I don't blame Ronnie Bell. I blame the coaches.
You put him in the first place.
They put him in there.
Yeah, okay. But you got to believe in your players. But Ronnie Bell, I'm through believing in him, and he should have been cut. In fact, we got to go. We keep it short, sweet after the game. You know this. I'll see you Tuesday though. All right.
All
right, Doc, brother. Have a great night. God. Hey, Donut and T-Nation.
I say what's going on, everybody. I know we suffered a loss, but it's gonna be okay. Hey, we woke up this morning and we got out of bed. Have we got your cup of coffee to fill our head? We suffered a loss, and that is a fact. George the Lamb said, what's up with that?
Ooh-wee. What's up with that? What's up with that?
I said, ooh-wee.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
It was a close one, but we didn't get it done.
What's up with that? We said, what's up with that?
We still did our thing when it comes to the yards, and
what's up with that? We said,
what's up with that?
We still see week 15, we'll get together. What's up with that? We said,
what's up
with fans and faithful, please keep it real and keep it lit. We say, what's up with that? I said, Marketing Pro, y'all think y'all did this today, but we not going to hold this sauce over our head. I say, y'all celebrate today, but we will see you on week 15. In Santa Clara, baby.
Yes, we will.
Revenge
yes,
will
we
be
will.
sweet.
Damn it.
Oh.
Whoa. Hey, Ronbo.
Oh, Lord.
Man, you can hear it in our voice. You know what I'm saying? We had to medicate a lot over here. You understand me?
Still medicate.
You understand me? You know what I'm saying?
Losing to the Rams.
This loss was very delusional. You understand me? It shouldn't have happened. We all know that. And you know, like I say, man, I'm thinking about what I'm going to cook tonight, but I'm just going to do my thing and keep it real and keep healing. You understand me?
There you go. And that's all we can do. You know, these are only 1 week at a time. We go through a lot of fun times, but we've had 2 bad weeks in a row. Now that hasn't happened this early in the season in a while. Usually the 49ers will go stumbling about for at least a win here, a loss, another win, maybe 2 losses, a couple of wins. But no, we're starting off with 1-2. So you think we beat the Jets?
Man.
What the hell is going on here? This ain't supposed to be happening. I don't know what's going on.
We've seen this movie before, you know what I'm saying, way in the past, but it's something that we don't want to do, you know what I'm saying, be part of, you know what I'm saying, because
it was so preventable,
it is 1-2, but it is divisional, and, you know, all we got to do now is pick up a little bit more. We got to work a little bit harder to get to where we need to be, you know what I'm saying, let's keep it 100, you know, but collectively we do have some players that will be coming back in the upcoming weeks. And let's get all these mistakes out the way, 49er faithful. Let's get these mistakes out the way right now. I guess that's what's happening. Basically, it's our turn. So later on down the line, you know what I'm saying, hopefully we can get a streak going. Hopefully we can get our stuff together. You know what I'm saying? By the time we see Dallas, you know what I'm saying, we got New England next week, but we got upcoming games we really, really, really want to win. So let's get ourselves together, take our medicine, and let's push on for next week, man, because it was ugly, but it can only get prettier from now on,
We need
man.
to ball our asses off.
Yeah,
so
no,
we
yeah.
can play
We hit rock
but
bottom. Yeah. So only way is up
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, just got to play cleaner football, man. You know, we got to work on these situational decisions. You know what I'm saying? That's what's been killing us in the past Super Bowls and the upcoming last couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we could blame the coach, you know, but one thing I do want to blame Coach Kyle Shanahan. I do believe with a lot of callers, and you about to hear it one more time. Why is Ronnie Bell playing and Jacob Cowing isn't? You know what I'm saying?
Or even
Why
Chris
not?
Conley. There's options.
You-
Ronnie
thank
is
you.
the
Thank you.
worst.
We got plenty of weapons on our team. Why aren't you putting in the ones that are supposed to go out, not the ones that we don't want those ones out there?
Ronnie Bell can't even catch sand if he was in the desert.
Yeah.
Ronnie Bell couldn't catch sand if he was in the desert, Ronbo.
The bad thing about he had hands a couple of years ago. Remember when he first came, that first season? He was pretty good. He made some great catches. Now he can't. His confidence is gone. Okay.
Yeah,
Ronnie
what
Bell
happened?
does not believe in himself. It happens. Some
And
players.
the cool part about it, you know, this was just like our man Jordan Mason, taking advantage of his opportunities. You know, this young man is obviously doesn't work on his craft at practice or something. Something is itching away at this guy, and it's time to let him go if he hasn't been let go already. This has proved it because there's too many targets been thrown his way, and not a single catch. It's just unheard of.
No, Ronnie's
and
out.
the NFL is just unheard of. It's time to let him go. Not Kyle Shanahan, Mr. Jed York. Time to let this man go.
You know,
let's let this man go.
Just like you know how some other guys have disappeared. Ronnie disappears as soon as Ricky comes back. Watch, all of a sudden Ronnie's on waivers or something. So anyway, fam, it always happens.
I agree.
Right,
I agree. It only can turn around, faithful. So let's just, like I said, let's take our medicine. I'm gonna let you go. I know we got a 4-night Ronbo. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the kitchen and get myself together my way. You know what I'm saying? Cook something lovely, well seasoned, and let's get ready for New England, y'all. Let's just get ready for New England.
That's all we can
love
do.
y'all, faithful.
Lots of love, faithful.
We love
Keep your
back
hands
at you.
up and keep moving on.
All right.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hey, donut and tea. Y'all have a great night and enjoy that dinner. All right, fam. Talk to you Tuesday.
Yes, indeed. We're going to have some cornbread. Not cornbread, cornbread.
Gotta put the vowels and consonants in the right place. Yes.
That's right.
That's right. You understand me? With the honey and butter on the side. Good night, faithful.
Good night, fam. And I see James Giblin. We're fine. Had a lot of great moments today. I know. You know, it's hard to appreciate a game unless you win. But Jawan Jennings, the Don, John Dunn, that dude was awesome. I mean, that was entertainment plus. Jalen.
Hey, how you doing, Ronbo?
Hey, Jalen.
I'm here. Trust me, Ronbo. Yeah, I'm here. Ronbo, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
And I won't go in if you can answer this question for me.
Okay.
When was the last time we lost to the Rams and we had our starters playing in the regular season?
2017 season when Kyle first came. Yeah.
So what was it, like 9 years ago?
Yeah, Hoyer. Hoyer was the quarterback, and during the regular season, yeah, Hoyer was the quarterback, and we got beat. It was close. We got beat, and then 8 years or so. Well, yeah, Kyle's been there for 7-8 years already. 8 years now. So anyway, then there hasn't been any other time except for the NFCCG. Okay, that's one, and That's it. 2 times.
Ronbo, look, let me just get something out of the way, Ronbo. Y'all can say what y'all want about this being Kyle. This is Kyle's fault. Players gotta execute. Like Emilio said, Ronbo, and I'm gonna shout him out. Who's putting these guys out there?
Yeah.
He's the head coach. 2 years ago, guys, there was a guy by the name of Danny Gray that Kyle took in the 3rd round at wide receiver.
He got rid of him, though.
Where is he at? Where is he at?
Jennings.
We could have put him out there instead of Ronnie Bell, who's an undrafted free agent. Come on now. Let's cut the guy a little bit of slack. I mean, Ronbo, damn it, he's an undrafted free agent for a reason.
The only reason Ronnie's here is because Ricky was on the IR. He's gone next
Where's
week.
Danny Gray, Ronbo?
Oh, he got cut just because he just couldn't keep
Where's
up.
Cam Latu? Where's Ty Davis Price?
Oh, no.
Where are all of these guys?
Hey, those are all the guys. You can't keep everybody. I mean, you can't get rid of everybody.
But he's keeping these guys for who?
Well, you look at what you got, and you keep the best you got. But now, Ronnie Bell got by the skin of his teeth. I don't know what's going on with him. What's his name? Tay Martin? Yeah. I would have rather
didn't he
kept
put
him.
anybody else out there? After he dropped that first ball, why didn't he put anybody else out there?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, it's not. You know why he didn't put anybody else out there, Ronbo.
You think he favors Ronnie Bell?
No, because it's Kyle's ego. He's not going to do that. That's just how he is. He goes by seniority. If you've been there on the team longer, he's not going to let somebody play a rookie. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it.
Could be.
He's going to make you earn your rights, Ronbo. This is ridiculous. I mean, last week, Ronbo, I'm going to tell you something right now. People are saying the season's over. The season ain't over, but you can damn sure guess one thing. We ain't going nowhere. The season ain't over, but we ain't going nowhere. That's for damn sure. Where you think we going after losing to Sam Darnold and the fucking Rams? Where you think we finna go, Ronbo?
No, wait a minute. The Vikings are no joke, Jalen.
Hey, Ronbo, no joke. No, Ronbo,
No.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear no joke. We just lost to Sam Darnold.
I know. This was for a couple of reasons more than what lost to the Vikings. Losing to the Vikings was a straight up ass whooping. But losing to the Rams, somebody wasn't serious out there, and I count about 10 or 15 people. So
I don't think these guys want. It's that Super Bowl slump. Yeah, we ain't going nowhere this year, Ronbo. You might as well. He might as well go. Yeah. We ain't going. Ronbo, you can kiss that number 1 seed goodbye. You think we getting the 1 seed? You think we getting the 1 seed?
No, I don't. And I didn't think so from the beginning. It's too much to ask this team to go get the 1 seed again this year. But I am not giving up on this team completely. Not yet. Too early.
Oh, we ain't going nowhere this season. Ronbo, so we going to win a playoff game in Detroit? That's what you're telling me?
Detroit ain't looking like all that either. You know, Jalen, a lot of teams look kind of shaky right now.
They don't. Detroit don't look good. The team that just blew out the Cardinals.
Oh, they did blow. Did they finally blow out the Cardinals? Because that game was tight for a while.
No,
yeah,
Ronbo.
A lot of times you have matchups. And today, I don't know what the story was other than we got
2
the wrong
weeks in a
people
row,
out.
we just had matchup problems. Okay.
No, last week was just an ass whooping. This week was a matchup problem.
Hold on, Ronbo. This offseason, you told me this roster was better than last year's. So the best roster.
No. I thought you were the one who said that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. There were some people who were saying that.
I didn't say that, Ronbo. I could have sworn you told me that you thought that this team was better than last year.
The defense supposedly personnel-wise, I did say that.
So,
the defense.
Hold on, Ronbo. What about? I thought it was Wilkes. I thought it was Wilkes.
No, personnel-wise.
What's your boy name?
Jalen, I didn't see him perform yet. I was just looking at who's on the team, and apparently who's on the team, I overrated. I'll agree to that.
Ronbo, I thought. Why was everybody last year blaming Wilkes? What happened to everybody that was blaming Wilkes last year? What's wrong with what's his name, Ronbo? Sore balls?
Sorenson.
What's wrong with him?
Jalen, I didn't realize we're way over time though. Jalen, we continue Tuesday because I knew you have the same heat. So bring it Tuesday.
Ronbo, we just lost the fucking Rams, dog.
I know.
We ain't going nowhere this year. Losing to the Rams in the
regular season,
I know. We ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry. We ain't going over this year. The
Well,
signs are here.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm not saying that about Sam Darnold, but the Rams, yes, that just
Oh, okay,
sucks.
Fumbo. Sam Darnold. Okay. That's Sam Darnold, who probably got like 12 wins his whole
All right.
career. All right.
Jennings,
Okay.
let me see it Tuesday. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, let me give you a shout out. No. Oh God, I can't even do it anymore today. Jalen, I owe you one. All right, Jalen. We just did James. Let me get J1. J1. God, I'm losing voice. I was screaming more than I thought. God, just a stupid loss. Eric.
Yes, sir.
Eric, did you guys play?
Wow.
Yet? Are you playing right now? Aren't you having a game today too?
No, we won.
Oh, who'd you play?
We beat
Miami.
Miami.
I saw that score at the half.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were beating them to death. How bad was it?
I think like 24-3 or something silly like that.
Well,
I don't even know what to even say, bud.
You own the division.
I don't know what to say.
3-0, you should say. Own the division. Cardinals have lost one. Rams, everybody's lost one except you. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's just it stinks for you. It stinks, bro, because I just thought you guys had that game today.
We did for the first half.
And then all of a sudden I was watching something else, and I decided to see what was going on, and I see update inside the 5-yard line, and I'm like, I better go over here and see what happened to you.
I walked out of the room, and I came back, and they showed the replay of Tutu Atwell again. I said, was that from that's the first half? What is that? No, that's now. Oh, you got to be kidding me. He did it again to you guys? Oh, my
Yeah, I mean, it's... And in fact, it was pretty funny, bro, because at first, I mean, me and a whole bunch of other people were like, yo, your sound's off.
Wait. Yo, what kind?
When the sound was off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The 49ers there's something really, really wrong. The frontline defense is not putting enough pressure on the quarterback. But the secondary, with missed reads and out of position to make plays, that is, even if you don't have a coach, some of these things you've already learned. What are you doing? It's just really bizarre.
I don't know. I mean, it definitely was pretty bizarre today. I'll give you that, because I mean, last week was last week, and I really thought that today was going to be different.
I did too. They always get better against the Rams. Anytime we lose and then play the Rams, after that we're okay. No, they went in and got worse. They had a complete meltdown in the second half.
Yeah.
I understand Debo's not there and George Kittle's not there, but those guys that are supposed to step up, catch the ball. That's all you got to do.
I mean,
catch the ball. No, he couldn't do it.
In that instance, especially BA, because that's when he really needs to step up, and he couldn't even do that.
No.
It's
so,
just
I mean, Ronnie Bell, you almost have to forgive him because he's not that level of a player. But BA, now he's supposed to be considered in the top 10 wide receivers in the NFL. What the hell happened?
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, I'm still waiting for him to get going too.
Well, you heard, but we had a caller in earlier said, Smooth. Smooth says, count the weeks. There's 3 weeks of, they're in the third week. 3 weeks of preseason, and they should be ready to go, right? And then no, they're not. Both of them. You got Trent Williams out of shape and doing IVs, and you got Brandon out there dropping passes that he usually catches, or used to. So we have problems.
Somebody, I think I heard somebody say cut BA tonight.
I know. And you paid him too much money. He gets paid if you cut him. Yeah.
I mean, there's stupid things that people say that I've heard on this channel, and that just might be at the top of the list.
This is just anger. I mean, people get angry when they say things. You can't cut him. He's got to come back in here and get his. We paid him too much money. He's got to come back in here and earn it. You know?
Yeah. So you cut him, like, there's going to be 31 teams, like, lined up the next day.
And he'll play for a bargain bright because he said the 49ers already paid me my money. I'll pay for you guys. Just give me minimum wage every week. Jesus.
Oh, wow, yeah. And they don't even have to pay anything practically because you guys are going to take care of that. So, yeah.
Sucks. Anyway,
yeah,
congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, we'll
Thanks,
see you
pal.
Tuesday. All right. Good night. All right. James says, beat the Patriots and get some momentum. Yes. But, well, how long will it last? Because I thought beating the Rams today, they gained some momentum. But if you're worried, then you're not a true fan. Last year, we lost 3 in a row. True. Strong, faithful, we good. That's what I'm trying to tell Jalen. No, the season's not over after 3 weeks. I just don't believe that. But they got to get better. They got to get a lot better. So we just did that. Oh, James, thanks. Is that what we're talking about? Okay. Bill.
Sat there patiently. Extremely mad. Extremely heated. We had a chance to get a touchdown to end it. When he decided to run around the loop is when we were like 1 yard short from a first down at our goal line and kicking a field goal. We could have did a quarterback sneak where we were on a roll. He decided to run instead of quarterback sneak and would have gave us a first down, and we could have got into the end zone, touchdown. Then this would have been a different story on that situation. Defense totally was booty cheeks.
Terrible.
I don't even know how to put it. We're going to go say Kyle this, Kyle that. Let's look at the defense. What are they defending? They couldn't even defend peacocks running on a field, let alone chickens or whatever they had. I mean, this is like, oh my goodness. Dude, the defense is garbage. Straight garbage.
I agree. I mean, they just ran at us all they wanted to. There was no stopping it.
Right.
Then they start passing on us. There's no stopping that. I said, what is wrong with you? You never looked this bad. I mean, I haven't seen you look this bad since, God, Tom Sula was running things. Come on, what is it?
I don't know what defense I was looking at, but that's like, okay, if you're going to have that kind of defense, teams are going to be looking to play us and beat us because
the blueprint's out there.
That's a poor defense. They ain't worried about the offense.
No, you're right, and I'm worried about the Patriots next week. We showed that we cannot. They can go long downfield on us, pass it. 49ers don't know what to do. I don't get that. Staley's out there. Sorenson's out there. What are you guys working on in practice? In the run game, I mean, I don't know if we're ever going to be able to stop the run again. But, you know, I just don't. You're right. I'm worried about what teams are going to do to us next week. They just run confusion. And one thing, Bill, they didn't fool Brock today with a confusion defense like they did. I thought they were going to run the same thing as the Vikings did on us last week, but it didn't work. Brock ran out of there and got out of the way this time and looked around and made some great throws, only to be throwing in the hands and receivers that put butter and olive oil on their hands before the game. Oh.
Yeah, it was garbage. I don't even know. Man, I'm worried about the offense. Brandon Ayuk, yeah, he needs to either get with the program or take some pay cuts at the end of the year because we can look at his yards. We talked about trading people. And before we start talking about trading people, let's talk about people that needs to get pay cuts that are not out there. Okay, I get Kittle was hurt. How you getting hurt, Kittle? How you getting hurt? We all know about Christian McCaffrey. The Madden curse. He had no business being on a Madden cover, knowing that we're trying to win a Super Bowl. Should have done that next year. Man, I'm going to tell you, if we lose the Patriots next week,
it's gonna be tough.
I'm not even going to give him a win this week. I'm not even going to give him a win. When I give him a win, this is what happens. I knew I should have gave him the L. Every time I've given him a week in the season last year, we won. So I'm actually going to go back to what I did, and I'm actually going to go farther out. And I know it may sound bogus, but I want them to understand this loss is going to have to hurt. That's just the fans, but it needs to hurt the team. They need to sit there and look in the mirror and realize, who are they? Who are they? I mean, it's 2 losses. But if we don't turn it around next week and the week after and beat teams we should lose, then we're going nowhere. Yeah. All right, you're talking about Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes don't need anybody. He got the referees. So throw that away. He's gonna win 3. If we don't go to the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes is getting 3 Super Bowls in a row, and that's just to chalk it up. You can talk about how much garbage he is. He ain't got to worry about it. He got the referees on his back. So if we can't back it up, and we can't beat the rest, we can't beat the team, then we have no business. We just might as well just tank the year. And trade for some better
rest. Yeah, because the 49ers are playing. They act like they're tired. I mean, I got Trent Williams stopping in the middle of the game looking like he's injured just so he can go lay down for a minute. Oh my God, what have we come to? So yeah, we got issues.
Yeah, we got major issues. Anyways, Ronbo, you're gonna be on Tuesday. I want a Niners shout out.
Yeah.
I have to try not stop the
Niners. Boy, it's really raw. I just yelling and screaming when I thought. Well, Bill, all right. See you Tuesday.
Yeah.
Anthony.
What up, Ronbo?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. God. Just an unnecessary
I'm surprised your boy Moody didn't come on in and drag you tonight, Ronbo.
I know, Jack Moody. I'm trying not to talk about him. I've not thought about him. People brought his name up, but I was so mad. I'm done thinking about him because I said I wouldn't pick on him this year. But what does he do? Week 3.
Ronbo, let me ask you something, Ronbo. It seems like to me this game right here, Cal made his best to try to show Brandon Ayuk he didn't need him to win.
Oh, you're talking about Juwan Jennings looking awesome?
Yeah, and the reason why I tell you that, Rambo, he told Brandon Ayuk, I know, at least 5 times back to back. But don't get me wrong now. I've been telling everybody Juwan Jennings need more touches.
He should got paid more money too. I was worried to go lose him. I said, do not lose Juwan Jennings. I know.
Rambo, go back and watch that game when Brock Purdy was doing all that running around.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Ayuk was wide open, running down the middle of the field. He could have hit his head on the goal post.
Well, BA was also loose on that. I don't know what broke down in that. Brandon Ayuk was running free behind.
Yeah, but I'm saying Brandon Ayuk was wide open, running straight down the middle of the field. Wide. I'm talking about wide open. Nobody around him at all.
The booth guys went over that for a few minutes. They couldn't understand what the hell.
And Brock was doing all that running around, and then he finally threw the ball to Juwan Jennings.
Came up short about 8 yards.
Yeah, about 8 yards. Yeah, on that play right there. I was like, are you serious? I said, but it seems like to me, I think it's more personal between Kyle and Brandon Ayuk. I think because Brandon Ayuk made the statement, don't forget how you got here.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I think
Now I
Kyle
see
is
where you're
taking
going
it
with this.
personal.
Yeah.
I think Kyle is taking it personal.
And he does, too. He holds grudges. He's already proven he does.
Brandon Ayuk ain't making no better. He's not making no better by dropping all these passes.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Don't forget how you got here. Juwan Jennings, to be honest. Jennings is so, he's so consistently reliable. B.A., you have your days where you just play out of this world. And then all of a sudden, you'll turn into what you turned into today. He wasn't in camp. I'm trying to give him an excuse.
Jennings was out there looking like
all world. That was the best. That was the best receiver in the game.
He looking like prime time Randy Moss out there.
He didn't he? I'm talking about if they're looking at the top receivers of the weekend, JJ is on the top of the list. I'm talking the whole around the NFL. He was awesome.
I'm talking about JJ was on fire.
Oh, man, he couldn't miss.
I was saying to myself, that 35-yard deep ball they took away from when he stepped out of the bounds, they might well have gave him that, man.
I know, right? That was another great catch too, though.
Yeah, that was a great catch, man.
Well,
and Ronnie Bell.
Oh, don't.
I wish they would have kept. They should have kept Tyreek Owens and let Ronnie Bell walk.
Or Tay Martin. You kind of get.
Tay Martin. You remember last time we talked? I for sure thought Kyle, that clown, would have had Colin out there and Cowan. This nigga went with Ronnie Bell.
No, Colin.
Ronnie Bell, Rambo.
You knew Kyle.
Oh, man.
You know how Kyle is about people who just got here. He will make them pay dues whether they need to or not.
And when Kyle, when he muffed that punt.
And that punched him in the neck too, so.
And then as far as that field goal miss, there was a 55 yards, man. A lot of players missed that kick.
But he's done that before. He makes that kick. He has the leg to do it. Remember, he didn't miss short. He missed wide right, 50 mile above the goal post. Yeah. This is why
That's my first time I ever seen him push it to the left like that, Rambo.
Was it left this time? I'm so used to missing right.
Most always go to the right.
Oh. Anthony, you know how we do after the game.
Rambo, how many yards did Mason have on?
Yeah, I think he had 90-something. He might have eclipsed 100. He got started in the second half, finally.
Oh.
And we got to go, though. Before we get too late, I'm going to lose my voice in a minute anyway. Yeah. So let me see you Tuesday, okay?
Yeah, because you been cutting up, Rambo.
I know, I was so upset tonight. God, I got about 10 minutes of neck left. All right, fam. I'll see you Tuesday.
All right, Rambo.
Bye, Anthony. Yo, Trez. Trez.
Ronbo.
Trez. Come on in, man.
Ronbo,
break it down.
How you doing?
Terrible.
Real quick, TNT in the building, Ronbo.
Bring it.
So you know what I'm going to lead with, Ronbo.
I know.
Kyle Shanahan. Ronbo, can you tell me if a team's supposed to be great, you're led by leadership, right?
That's right.
And if you have that roster that you claim that you have, there's attention to detail at that point. So that's the coaching thing.
I'm not excusing.
Kickers are gonna miss kicks. Kickers are gonna miss kicks in this league.
Yeah.
I don't know why people don't understand that. Especially I don't give a damn if it's crucial or not crucial. They're gonna miss kicks. I'm sorry, you've been spoiled by Robbie Gold, but hell, Robbie Gold can't kick that distance to begin with.
Robbie's Hall of Fame.
Okay, so you know, everybody like last year wanted to lay the blame at Steve Wilkes. So what about this year? You see what I'm saying? See, I knew that Steve Wilkes was the problem. It made Steve Wilkes the scapegoat. You know, it's attention to detail, Ronbo. And the Cal has failed to have this team prepared 2 weeks in a row. Bottom line, Ronbo, it's just the bottom line. It's attention. When you're a championship team, it's the small things that you do that you come out and you show your dominance. And that comes from the leadership from the coaching staff, Ronbo.
No doubt.
What was New England's favorite thing? Do your job, right?
Yes.
We heard that quote 100 times over, right? Do your job.
And it's
and doing your job is attention to detail. You know, Kyle Shanahan for how many years? See his own how can I put it? Arrogance. You know what I'm saying? Like we look and we'll sit here and we'll watch Kansas City Chiefs go out and get the fastest man in the world. And although he's a rookie, he's on the field, though, right? He's on the field.
we go out and get a Jacob Cowens that could take the top off of defense, that you could scheme up schematic in and around plays because he's just that fast. Them jet sweep plays because he's just that fast. Stuff you should be scheming up for this kid. He's nowhere to be found. He's not on the field. Why? Because one Kyle Shanahan want to say, oh, he's a rookie. Man, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of you and your bullshit ass ways. Play the players. Play the players. Do you think if a Jacob Cowens was on Kansas City that Andy Reid would have him sitting because he's a rookie?
I know.
No.
Yeah,
he's going to have him out there making plays.
Oh.
He's going to have him making plays, Ronbo. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like,
best man for the job
understand.
too. Don't just because
Exactly.
Ronnie Bell has been
Ronnie
there
Bell
longer,
has no business. You had cut Ronnie Bell at one point.
I mean, Cowens
You
way
had
ahead.
cut him.
He's
You
always
had
leaving
cut
next
Ronnie
week.
Bell.
Ronnie's only on the team from what I
And,
understand.
but
because
right
what's his
now,
name's not
I'm
here
looking at that back end. I seen Brown and most what is his name? Our Ricky Safe Douglas.
What position?
Mostert.
Oh, Mostert, yeah.
I seen Brown and I seen them two back there at one point together. Wait a minute. Where's California? He got hurt again?
Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about our secondary?
Yeah, they had the both of them, two rookie safeties back there on the field at the same time.
Mustafa you were talking about.
Mustafa, yeah.
And Jair?
Rumble.
Was Mustafa and Jair
You
were back
cannot
at the same
have
time, right? Yeah.
Rumble, you cannot have that.
I don't
You
know.
cannot have that. You cannot have that. He's not. Brown is not a good coverage. Coverage guy.
That's Staley and.
You can't have that, Ronbo. You can't have that. So, okay. What's going to happen now? How do you right the wrong? How do you get this team turned around? Great Kyle Shanahan. Where do you start?
I wonder. Because
you got to get Ronbo. I wonder is closing. It ain't staying open. They can believe the hype all they want. This it. This the last run. This it. They either get it done this year or it's not getting done. Ronbo. Tell you that now. Attention to detail. Do your job. All the drop passes today. Only one man out there catching the ball.
I know.
Sure hand. That's who should have got paid. Brandon doing all this bullshit. And he can't even catch balls in the team that's been hitting him in here.
Trez,
and then too, and I say, I know we got to go to people servicing, but see, and then I say, attention to detail. Brock not getting out of bounds at the end of the game. Could have ran out plenty of time. You see what I'm saying? It's attention to detail. It's attention to detail, keeping your head in. But it comes from your head football coach, Ronbo. Every time you got to lay the Kyle Shanahan feet, I keep telling people that it's his team, Ronbo. It's his team. Don't the captain go down with the ship? Everybody else abandoned the ship. What do he do? He stay back. Hey, my ship. I'm at the helm. I'm going down with it. That's the same thing. That's the same principle, Ronbo. Right. Quit getting this man out when he don't deserve an out, man. He don't. You got to lay it at this team has not been prepared, bro. It's not. We got one or two guys out there balling. Fred Warner, Juwan Jennings, and the rest is missing in action. That's it.
Well,
and that's coaching.
Yeah, and it needs to change now. Well, Trez, let me go, and I'm going to see you Tuesday. Hope you got time. You got a lot to say these days anyway. Come on, Trez, come in on Tuesday, man. I'll be looking for you.
All right, I'm trying to get Trey on in here now. I'm talking to him. All right.
Yeah. We missed him too. It's been a long time. All right, fam.
All right, Romo. Have a good one.
Right, you too, fam. Omar.
Oh, hey, Rob. How are you, bud?
Not good, Omar. I'm feeling like dizzy. My voice is going out. I'm just this has come from the stress and rage. But Omar, I'm here to listen. Go ahead and let it all out.
Oh man, I don't even know where to begin at. I don't know where to start because it's a long list. I'm not gonna be able to finish it all. But I'll just start out with this. We haven't lost to the Rams in 9 years. Am I mistaken?
Well, no, we lost.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No, well, we lost the championship game. Remember? It was just one era. We lost.
No, I mean regular season.
Oh, regular season. Yeah, because that last year game when it was already decided. No, that doesn't count. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, you remember when I called in 2 days ago and I was talking to you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I called you and then I predicted a score or whatever. I told you At that time, 2 days ago, around there, 2 or 3 days ago, I said they need to sit Ricky Bell down and put in Jason Coway. I said that. I remember saying that.
Anybody
So
but Ricky.
you want to run it?
Yeah.
I said they need to sit him down and put in Coway.
Yeah.
That dude's a beast. But you're not going to know that because Cal don't want to put him in because he's a stubborn old man. He's a stubborn dude.
And can't
because he's a rookie. He don't want to play him, dude. Debo Samuel was playing his rookie year in 19. Am I right or wrong?
Hey, that's right. And Debo didn't have
Listen,
to sit.
come on, man.
You know what though,
dude? I've been a Niners fan since I was little, man. This is This is bullshit.
Yeah, we were just building.
Nick Bosa was a rookie. He was out there. Debo Samuel was a rookie. He was out there. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, man, we need to get
Omar. We didn't have any receivers. They were still building the offense then. I remember there was him.
That's true.
What's his name? We had 3 guys. The rest of the guys we had were really worse. Whoever they were, I can't even remember.
Emmanuel Sanders came on from a trade from Denver.
Debo.
I remember him.
And Kendrick Bourne. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You're right. But still, he was a rookie. He still played him.
He didn't have any choice.
I mean, if you listen to this, if they put him on offense, if they start him, you will see a much different team. That's just my opinion. Now, this loss,
no argument for me.
You know, this loss really hurts because I'm sitting there, right? And when Jake Moody missed, even before Jake Moody missed the kick, we should have blown these guys out, dude. Don't even blame Moody. We shouldn't even got to Moody. It should have been a blowout.
Yeah, that's why
it should have been a blowout. No, everyone's blaming Moody. I was like, they should have won that shit before it got some fucking Moody.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't have been.
They had 11 guys. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. They had 11 guys out, Ronbo. Their team was depleted. It should have been a blowout.
And the only reason I have 12 is because they don't want to put Cup on the IR.
Yeah. They should have scored 42 points and these guys and blown these guys. It should have been a blowout, Ronbo.
I know.
Half that arena was full of red. That's our second home, bro.
I know.
How we lose to the Rams? Come on, are you serious right now? I still can't get over this, man. This is a head scratcher. Like, it's like we were beating them in the beginning, and then after that, it's like the car ran out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
It was problem after problem.
Yep, left it on the side of the road.
It's like, dude, it's like, come on, man. And then, okay, fine, you dropping passes. But Brock Purdy played a hell of a game, dude. He was, again, like I was saying, he was sitting back there listening to Frank Sinatra. He went through 1 read, 2 reads, 3 reads. He let the ball go, guys dropping passes. Ricky Bell dropping passes.
Yeah.
You know, come on, man. Help out your quarterback, dude. Help the team out, man. And another thing is...
Real quick, because we got to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm just going to say, though, that momentum swing, when the Rams pull that trick play, and they're so famous for doing that to the 49ers. I'm tired of the 49ers falling for that. But anyway, that killed the momentum right there. Things were not right from that point on.
that fake punt, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the fake punt, and then they got a first down.
Mm-hmm.
And the kicker's running over the 50-yard line. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here, dude? Our special teams, this was one of the worst special teams
we haven't had
that we've
since
played in the last maybe 7-8 years, man. No joke.
Listen, we haven't had a good special team since Tony Montana. So you know what? This is like, I'm wondering if they're ever going to fix this. Man, we got to go, though. Let me see you Tuesday, okay?
Yeah, I just want to say one more thing. Faithful, keep your head up. From here on out, we got to keep winning these games. We got to win these games, man. The season is not over. Please, it's not over. I'm just saying we should have beat these guys. It should have been a blowout. That's why I'm upset.
I agree.
Because I know we're a better football team than them. That's all.
I fully agree. All right,
it ain't right. All right. Take it easy, guys. See you, Ronbo. Thank you for the platform. Thank you, production.
Hey.
Take care, guys.
Night, Phil.
Go faithful. Go faithful.
Okay. And the great Bazili Shabazz, come on in. Shabazz might be at work. He often calls. Vincent, oh my, we got a lot of people. Guys, I don't know if I'm going to make it, honestly. I'm about to. I really could put in too much energy in that game. So, guys, please, don't go over. Just, Tony, get on in there, buddy.
Aloha, Ronbo. How are you? How you feeling?
Worn out. I think I got really so pissed. I think I was using extra energy. But anyway, I'm burnt. But Tony, go ahead. I'll just listen. I can do that.
Yeah. Frustration. It was a very frustrating week. This was a team that we should have beaten because honestly, the Niners have more talent than the Rams, and that was on display in the first half. It's just through a series of unfortunate events, starting with that punt, fake punt. That was when the momentum kind of shifted, and the Rams really became. I mean, they began playing better than the 49ers did at one point. And it's so close because I think everyone knows, if not for a Ronnie Bell drop or a few Ayuk drops, and then also I think Kyle should have run the ball a little bit more than what he did as well. But this I mean, the Rams, it's a division game. These sorts of things happen, and it is important. I do think the team is suffering from a Super Bowl hangover. I think that's just kind of what's going on here. I still think the team's going to make the playoffs, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's just a wild card. Just looking at, I don't know. I think we're still the best team in the NFC West by far. The Seahawks are still undefeated, which is crazy, and that their new head coach is the former defensive coordinator of the Ravens. So who kind of messed us up last year. So that's going to be an interesting matchup when that happens.
Ooh,
I think that the Niners will make the playoffs, but but that means that we're going to have a puncher's chance to get to the Super Bowl. It's still possible. I'm just not really feeling that good about it anymore. I don't know, Ron, but what do you think?
I agree. I think it's all about health. If the 49ers do get to the playoffs, I would be confident in the fact that they must be okay. And if the 49ers are okay, that's better than pretty much all the rest of the league, minus a couple of teams. So, yeah. But if they get there and he's going through the back door, Tony, I don't want them to get in there and do that. I mean, I really don't.
Yeah. No, I hear you. One last thought, and then I have to go. There's plenty of people. It really stinks that Jawan Jennings' best games come in gigantic losses like these, because Jawan Jennings, I don't know. He was the most He was the best offseason re-signing, for the 49ers, especially in terms of value. But he's just been great, and it really really stinks that he has played so well. And he should have been the Super Bowl MVP. But he's played so well in these games, and just that the team was not able to win. That just really stinks. Anyway, so Jawan Jennings, thank you for being awesome, basically. But yeah.
and playing above everybody else on the team that was on offense.
Yeah. Brock did good too, but Jawan Jennings
Brock wasn't bad.
Was good.
Brock wasn't bad
was just the Yep. Anyway.
All right, Tony. Oh, we got some time Tuesday. We'll be fresh and ready to go. All right.
Do my best. All right. Take care, Ronbo. Aloha.
You too. Aloha, Tony. Let's go back and check out Shabazz Bazzini. Hey, Jamel.
Ronbo Fonzarelli. Hey, people who on my ish list. I know you like that. Now, I got it from E40. So, people who on my ish list this week. Ronnie Bell not going to be on the team. He got too many butterfingers. We did not pay you to drop no ball. We paid you to catch the ball. And Jake Moody, listen, I know, in the NBA, there's more pressure to make a free throw because the rim is way smaller than that of a field goal. Your job is to make the field goal. And had you made that field goal, we had a chance to win that game. And in the second half, I give the Rams credit for playing a heck of a game. McVay, we own the Rams, but McVay made a good game plan. They out-coached Shanahan
badly,
and they showed up and they won. And at the end of the game, just like Brady would make, he gets you in position to win. So kickers That's just like I said. Back in the day, man, kickers were more consistent in making the field goal. You name it, from Jason Elam to Kevin Butler, Grammatica with the Buccaneers. Those guys were more consistent back in the day. I never seen the field goal kickers today be more inconsistent in making field goals. It's just not us. There's other teams. I mean, I even seen Justin Tucker miss this year, and I'm like, whoa, that's very uncanny of him. That's crazy. So, yeah, man. Jake Moody, you get the heck up out of here. We ain't pay you. I don't care if this your second year, third year. We drafted you to make the field goal, and he makes me nervous. Every time he come up, I change the channel and turn back and see if we make it. And I could tell by the reaction of if our home crowd or whoever,
you don't hear the noise.
If there's a cheer for the home crowd, he made it. If there's a groan, he missed. And so I see the Rams fans were celebrating. This joker missed a damn field. Boy, woo, glory.
Wide left. It's
wide left.
Yeah, usually he misses wide right. So that's why it's wide. Left.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. But yeah, man, I know it's still early. This better be a wake-up call. We got the Patriots next week, so this better be a wake-up call. Trent, I see now, has you missed all that time, I can tell
should have been training.
You
should have kept training.
Right, should have been training.
God, what
right, and I mean, you get an IV. What you doing with an IV? So that tells me he's out of shape. So.
Yeah. He was
and
out.
Then and big ups to Jennings. Jennings played like he should have had that he should have got the bag instead of IU.
I know.
Today was his career day.
I hope we're not saying that in 2 or 3 weeks from now, because that's just that's just ridiculous. Oh.
Yeah. The last couple of games, we hear Jennings' name. I say, hey man, this cat is balling out. I mean, he's been doing that. I mean, undercover.
He's been doing it for a long time.
Anyway. And then all of a sudden, doing the Super Bowl, he made those 2 catches. I said, he's the one who is making the crazy catches. He's going, way beyond the yonder to get the ball. So I appreciate it about him. And I mean, I've seen IU made a couple of catches, but I mean, we need. They've been inconsistent. Like I said, those guys, IU, and other players, Ronnie Bell, we didn't pay you to drop the ball. We paid you to catch it. That's what receivers do.
You can bet the coach will get it anyway. Jamel, we got to pull up. I'm going to see you Tuesday. Right. Oh, we got some time. I'll be looking for you.
Yes, sir. I'll see you Tuesday, man.
All right, Jamel.
All right.
Appreciate you, fam. All right. 49er Brian, get on in here.
The bastard is here. Hey, Ronbo, you look exhausted, buddy. You all right?
I am really. I've never felt this bad. I'm really losing it here. But I'll listen. I'm ready to listen, though. Go ahead.
Hey,
I can only listen.
Let me get this straight. Is it Kyle's fault when players drop balls? Is that my understanding?
Listen, you're preaching to the choir because I'm with you. No, it is not. You can't just send the player in and he makes a mistake and it's your fault. That doesn't work for me. No, he get paid.
So if Brandon Ayuk and Ronnie Bell continue to drop balls, is that all going to be on Kyle? Because we win this game if they catch those passes.
Yes.
Am I wrong?
Execution is the point. You got to do it. Yep.
Well, hey, I hear that Kyle is resigning tomorrow. For all you Kyle haters that hate him so much, he's actually going to resign tomorrow. And you know who the new head coach is, Ronbo?
Who's he going to be?
Papa Dragon! We're all saved! He's going to save us all! Super Bowl will be won. And you know who's going to be his DC?
Who?
It's going to be the one and only Jalen. Jalen's going to be a great DC. Our team is going to go all the way.
Yeah. No,
Can you see it, Rombo? I can. I
see
totally
it.
can.
We're going to be fine then.
Yeah.
You know, one thing
Hey,
is
I'm just trying to be goofy and cheer you up, buddy.
I know,
Sorry.
right? But you know, no. The thing is, you've got to. One thing a coach has to do, and every coach I've ever played for, he's going to have faith in you. He's going to instill that faith in you. That is, in order to believe in you, means you'll believe in yourself. So for Kyle to say this guy's no good, this guy's good, no coach is going to do that. He trusts Ronnie, and he tried to instill in Ronnie to get out there and get it done.
Right. I agree with you totally. And
screwed up.
I am just praying this is Ronnie Bell's last straw. Aren't
last
you?
week.
I am
Okay.
done with Ronnie Bell.
The only reason he stayed on the team is because Ricky was hurt. And when Ricky comes back, watch Bell go up on waivers or never be seen again. You know how Kyle is. You make a crucial mistake, you suddenly disappear. You notice that?
Right?
Ronnie's
and
out.
Hey, yeah, he's got to be. I mean, we've got other guys that can take his spot easily and can probably catch that pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kyle should have went with Chris Conley. I think the Rams made him think, we'll get this, and he'll catch it. He didn't catch it.
Right. And, you know, I goof around on here, and all these lambs clowns that are in your chat, we all know they're just a bunch of fake trolls, so we don't even care about today because we know our team is better than your team. Your Rams team is not that good. Rombo, when we lose, have you noticed what happens? We beat ourselves. It's not that we get blown out by 20 points by teams. We lose by like 2 points. We lose by a field goal. We lose here and there by a few points. It's not like teams are stomping us.
I know.
You know? So that tells me one of two things, that we're horrible at closing out when we should be, and people are stepping up like the Ronnie Bells and Brandon Ayuk's of the world, or we're just not playing well. I mean, I think Kyle called a pretty good game, except for a couple plays as usual, like he does every game.
Mm-hmm.
And Brock had a great game. He was running all over the place, looking great.
I'm glad he's coming around because I was worried about him the first 2 weeks. But no, he's ready. He's ready. He's just got to get people to catch the ball.
Juwan is our star right now. I mean,
he was like George Kittle. And he's like George Kittle and what used to be Ayuk combined today. Some of those big catches he went up for contested. You know how George could physically take the ball away from people? He was doing all that. He was amazing. Kyle better make sure to write him into the plan next week. Debo could rest for the rest of the season if he wants to. I got no problem with that.
Right. And then the whole thing with Brandon Ayuk and Purdy not connecting, well, there's a reason for that. Brandon Ayuk he didn't show up all summer, so they don't have a connection right now. You know who he's got a connection with? That would be Juwan. I mean, come on. You can just see it on the field.
And Kyle needs to think about that every time he programs his next game. Fam, let me see you Tuesday. And,
Ronbo, I know it's short and
see what's
sweet
being
tonight.
said.
Hey, man, keep your head up. I got my head up. These Rams clowns, they're still a joke. Their town's a joke. Their fans are a joke. And they're not gonna win the West. Are you kidding me? I bet they won't even make the playoffs. So I don't even care. It is what it is. Everybody have a good night. I love my family. You all take care. See ya.
Fam. Good night, Brian. Brian, he's in a good mood. I'm loving it too. Listen, legit.
Hey, what's up, Ramo?
Hey, Legit. 1 and 2. Your thoughts on this game?
Well, man, it was just a legit win for the Rams. You got to give it to them. They outcoached us.
I did.
Yeah, our defensive coordinator. I know he's in this new role, but he kind of used the same formation over and over, 4 down linemen. Mm-hmm. Over and over. He switched it up a couple of times. Man,
I agree.
I've been watching football for a long time, and even if you're going to use just the basic formation, once in a while, you want to put Bosa on the other side and Floyd Mayweather on the other side, just to give them a different twist, or do one stunt out of all the entire game. It looked like to me that he was just using the same formation over and over, and then in the goal line, when they were running it in, I remember linebackers would get a little bit close if they felt that they were going to run it, but then if they seemed that they were going to pass it, they would drop back. They were standing way back in the middle of the end zone. So we got out coached. That was a legit out coaching. Kyle, everybody's saying what they're saying, and I have to agree because this felt really ugly because we were up by 10 with 6 minutes, and I don't know. There's something that he has the best team in the NFL for the past 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
If it was any other coach, any other coach, that they would have won something. And I think that there's something that he doesn't understand situational football. He doesn't follow a certain rhythm. Running backs, I already mentioned in past phone calls that running backs, you have to get their legs pumping. And then once they get their legs pumping, then you want to feed them for a reasonable amount. I'm not saying to feed them to the ground like they did.
They got to get into a rhythm. I know what you're saying. Of course.
Exactly, because that, especially for that position, they got to get used to getting hit on the shoulders. Their legs got to get pumping. But what he does is when Mason is barely getting warmed up, then he brings in Garindo, which is good because you got to give him a break. But you have to know strategically when to do it.
That's true.
But you got to know strategically when to do that.
He was
and I think he was doing that at the wrong time.
Well, he had to rest Mace because Mace just got through running. He ran it 2 or 3 times. I think Kyle was trying to spell him. That's, you know what, fam, Legit, that's good sense because that's why we got a guy now who was Achilles ailing. Kyle overworked him last season into the Super Bowl, and I'm not even surprised about what's going on because he didn't quit working out all in the offseason. You've got to spell him. Kick 5 or 6 carries. Don't go to 10. Get him out of there.
Yeah, I just we just got out coached, and that's a reflection on coaching because it's from the top to the players, and then Ronnie Bell. I understand he dropped it, but I agree with the other players. I mean, the other callers saying it should have been Conley out there. It should have been someone else.
Yeah.
So, and we should have never been in that situation.
And yes.
So anybody that's saying that we can't blame coaching is wrong because we should have never been in that position in this game. Other games, when you got other teams, that team was decimated with injuries, and we had to rely on Ronnie Bell.
But Legit, those decimated players that were gone, at least the Rams, they came in focused, and I mean they were just they weren't dropping passes they missed a couple, but not like us. I mean we were just ridiculous tonight, just with the mistakes.
See, but that's coaching. It comes back to coaching. So we're going to chalk it up as a loss. If the Ram fans are listening, we're a classy organization. Okay, we lost, and it sucks because I'm a diehard 49er fan, and I don't like to lose because it messes up my weekend and my week. It makes it depressing. but we lost. We lost. But it just felt ugly. It just felt ugly, man.
It didn't have to be that way.
But then if you have an organization like a big bank or an investment bank, or if you have your own restaurant, you always got to go back to whoever owns it, and who runs it. And in this case, we got out coached. So hats off to the Rams, and we'll see them again because we play them twice. But we got out strategized. Yeah, and it's kind of sad, man.
It'll get better. It has to because it can't get any worse. Fam, I'll see you Tuesday, okay?
Okay, Ronbo. Hope you feel better, man. I know this is a tough one, but I'm gonna just switch my brain over to just enjoy the rest of the week. But we got out coached. It's as simple as that. All right, late.
Shit, Basili.
Ronbo.
Yeah, hey, Shabazz, you sound like me, man. You been hollering and screaming too?
No, I actually I haven't been screaming, but I tagged you in the post parlay. I had the Rams money line, guys.
I'm not gonna bet with my heart. I bet with my mind. This loss was inevitable. We normally lose in threes. If you guys look at history, when we lose one, we lose another one. That's how it went last year and the year before.
That's true.
There's no need to panic.
Never get beat all the way up, but they'll do just enough to let the other team win.
Yeah. And let them win. I like what I think in Brock today. I like what I said in the offensive line today as far as pass protection. A couple times he had great time, you know. As far as blaming Dell, come on, man, we blaming our fourth or fifth receiver. Ron Jennings, again, when you have a great game, we lose. I'm not gonna.
It's happened every time. It's frightening. Next time he has a good game, I'm gonna get scared.
No need for that. And I told everybody, listen, I always got to be the one to speak logic into this fan base. We do not want a 1 seed. I want Minnesota with a 1 seed. I want all these guys that they believe is great with a 1 seed. I want Christian McCaffrey to stay out to week 8 or week 9, and I want to eke into the playoffs with a 10-7 record. I told y'all at the beginning of the year that we're going to be 10-7. That's what I said, Ronbo. And everybody told me I was out of my mind.
That's a lot. That's not play. That's wild card if you're lucky.
That is wild card. We will be the wild card, and we will go on a roll and kick bleep through the whole NFC. Do you understand me?
Too many games.
We will kick bleep. That's all right. We've done it before. Okay, imagine this team fully healthy, 100%. With everybody healthy, I'm talking about.
Then it's a cakewalk.
With everybody healthy, we're still the most dangerous team in the NFC.
I mean,
yes.
I agree.
Yes.
Fully healthy, nobody stops the 49ers.
Yes.
But like this is next man up in the NFL. You've got to get it done. Everybody's not going to be there all the time.
Fully healthy. Christian will be healthy. And then what perfect team to have in the NFC Championship? Then the Purple People Eaters. Go ahead, Sammy. We really know you, Sammy. I'm rooting for Minnesota for the 1 seed.
You know.
Give me an inexperienced team.
We better have a plan for Jefferson has to be plotted against. Other teams around the league, you have the defense and you have the Jefferson defense. He is not human. He has got to be dealt with, and you've got to be ready for it. He had his one long play, and I give 49ers credit for that. He had his one long play in that game. That's it. He did a couple of things, but nothing serious. But that one long knife in the neck. God. Lazard too in week 1. We've got to stop giving that up. What is up 2-2 today? What is up with the deep bomb?
You want to take your bumps and bruises now.
Yeah.
Okay? You want to take them now. Now. So I'm not worried. I knew this would happen. That way, that shakes off the Super Bowl hang-up. That makes us do what we did the year that we didn't win against the Lambs. They won the Super Bowl when we went to the NFC Championship. Think about this, guys. We always go at least to the NFC Championship. That's what we do.
Oh, yeah, well,
if we
we're
go
in the
playoffs,
playoffs. Yeah, we're not going in just to lose, except to
Yeah,
make
we want
the
at least-
NFC CG, but everybody else can forget it.
yeah, so, Ronbo, take it easy. Take it easy, baby.
No, I just
relax.
got pissed off. I got worn out by getting pissed off. Just really
You
killed
know,
me.
and the Lambs were overdue, okay? They can enjoy themselves. But once I knew George wasn't playing,
I know.
once I saw Debo not playing,
The run game took a
I
hit
told
for Georgia.
everybody that's a better, and I didn't get in. And then I thought about this. I said, oh, man, I don't want to piss everybody off. But everybody was like, you took the Rams money line. The proof was in my pudding. Look on my bet. I posted it, Ronbo.
I believe
Look
it.
on my bet.
Shabazz, I don't doubt you for a minute. We're going to go, though. I'm going to see you Tuesday. I hope you got some time. And come on, give me some more education on this.
I will get back in with you guys. Hey, faithful. Stay faithful. Listen to Barzini. You want to sneak in the playoffs so we can bust everybody in the mouth. It'll feel better. It'll taste better. And It's bang bang. I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't even mad at Kyle. And usually I'll be ready to cut Kyle's head off. So nah, it's okay.
All right, Phil.
Y'all stay faithful. I love you guys. Shout out to production. Shout out to my people in Memphis. Shout out to my man Lee in SoCal. Hey man, I'm gonna get with y'all. Bang bang, not a gang.
All right, bossy. And congratulations. You did the right move. All right, Phil. I'll see you Tuesday.
All right.
Yep. And also, you know what, fam? The 49ers have become a money club. You can tell. They don't really care about playing these regular season games. But one thing they better know, you got to play the regular season game to get into the playoffs. Boss is right. You get them in the playoffs and somebody's going to get beat up. But they got to get 16, 14 more weeks in. I hope they're up to it. Ellis, come on in, fam.
Yeah.
Ellis, the Rams, they finally got past us. Well, last year I don't count that game that nobody was caring about. But the NFCCG, 2017. Oh, you know what? 2017 and now. That's the only two times the Rams have done anything with us. So, screw the Rams. They can hoop and holler all they want to. They still suck. But go ahead.
Yeah, man. We're having some issues with the secondary.
Badly.
It's looking like, I don't know how the hell they didn't know. When Tutu Atwell goes in that motion and he stays still in the slot position, that he's not running a drag right back across the field in the opposite direction. If Dre was in the game, that shit wouldn't be happening. If Dre Greenlaw was playing, that wouldn't be happening because Dre eats all that shit up. Fred's only one man. Devondre Campbell is poo poo.
God, he's bad.
D Winters is green as can be. Yadam is crap.
I didn't know he was that bad. I'm surprised. God, got ate up all day.
Yeah, the defense didn't hold well, and I don't know if it's a combination of. Obviously there's some personnel issues and guys not making plays and doing what they should be doing. But yeah, man, something's going on with the Sorenson shit, and let's not forget that Staley is there. Brandon Staley is there as well, and if Brandon Staley's calling the defenses from up top, and they're, I don't know if they're flipping a coin or what the hell they're doing, or how they're deciding what gets called or what gets really passed on to the players or not, but it's between the both of them. So if let's just say if Staley's the executive and Sorenson's, kind of like the guy that's just on the field, then it could be Brandon's fault. It could be a mixture of both, but something is definitely wrong with the defense.
And the offense, as bad as it was last week, is same this week. Same thing. That is scary.
Brock Purdy looked great. He looked amazing. Juwan Jennings, looked amazing. Without having George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey, and Deebo Samuel, we proved today that our offense can be effective. We actually left at least 14 points out there on the field today without them. So we should have had that 35 that I picked for our score, if not even more, if we weren't doing the field goal game. 3 of those, I think we kicked, was it 3 field goals? 3 or 4? So 3?
At least, well.
Two of those was supposed to be touchdowns. Ayuk is not in the damn game. He's MIA, still gone. Ronnie Bell, man, I've been a big advocate for Ronnie. He dropped the biggest pass that he'll probably have in his career as a Niner, if he even has any more of a career with us. But he fucked up big today, and I see Kyle sitting him down. I know Brock said post game that they got his back and all this other shit, but unfortunately, Brock, when you continue to drop passes like that, somebody's going to get sat down. Somebody else is coming up. Go get Terrace Marshall off the practice squad from LSU who played with Jamar Chase and start getting him in a rotation. You know, get what's his name, Conley in there. Go get some sure hands out there. Some guys that, you know, are hungry, because Ronnie Bell seems to be not really, you know, playing. Yeah, something's going on. Something mentally's going on. He's got a case of the Jake Moody's right now. You know what I mean?
What's our defensive back that's been struggling the last couple of seasons? He's the defensive back version of
Ambry.
Ambry. He's Ambry, but in wide receiver form. Just the technique, all the basics are just wrong. Oh, just abandoned.
We
left him.
What great point though? A few callers made. We're giving the games. Nobody's coming in and just beating us, and we don't have an answer for them, and we're just being taken advantage of. We're giving the games to these teams, and we got to stop doing this shit to the NFC teams, because we're going to have a hard time. We are going to be fucking around and having to play in a wild card game against the Cowboys or something if we keep this shit up. And the schedule is about to get rocky for us right now. These first 3 games we had were the ones that should have been sure, you know, dubs with no issues, you know, in preparation for the real competition that we have coming up here in the next 5 to 7 weeks. So
agree.
We gotta snap out of it now.
And hopefully, yes. Man, but let me get out of here. Let me see you Tuesday, and see if we're still mad. I know I will be. But we'll talk more.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, it's all these teams Super Bowls, man. They're playing the first 2-3 weeks of the season. They get a win on us, and they won the Super Bowl. So that's enough said with that. So congratulations. Now show us your trophy. Anyway, hey, shout out to the faithful, man. Y'all know what it is, you know, and we gonna be good, man. You know, we got to fix some things. We got to clean it up. You know what I mean? But great game by Brock. Jennings should have been the one getting a $30 million contract in the offseason. And I'm going to leave that right there.
All right, fam. Appreciate you. All right, Ellis. See you Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Come on.
And Gold Towel says losing Super Bowls was nice while it lasted. Oh, no. Is it Marketing Pro? Oh, it's Tony. Hey, Tony, I thought it was Mike. Tony's got dogs. Everybody. A lot of people have dogs besides Marketing Pro. Tony.
Hey, what's happening, Ronbo? Can you hear me all right?
No, I can hear you. I heard the dog. I thought it was Marketing Pro. I said, Marketing Pro's going to have his dog start.
Nah, it's not the dog. I've got a squeaky shock on the cab. On the
was
truck.
That what that was? Wow.
Yeah.
That would have been a great sound effect to fool a lot of people.
Yeah,
Tony.
I'm just going to pull over here so it doesn't keep going.
All right.
Yeah, Ronbo, you know, I haven't seen the full game, but I just went off by what you were doing, but so I can't really comment that much. But you do have Cocaine Chris and Sorenson there to deal with, so good luck with that one.
But you know, it's so funny. You mentioned 2 positions that were burning me up all day on this game. Sorenson's defense and whatever they call that. And we haven't done anything to improve Mike McGlinchey. Is there nothing that can be done to make him better? Oh, my God.
Well, Ronbo, I mean, here's the deal.
McKivitz.
Like we were saying, well, you know, you want McKivitz, you got him. That's it. That's what you got. Yeah. You know, you listen to a 7-time Super Bowl champion that says, if you've got no offensive line, you're not winning no Super Bowl ring.
Mm-hmm.
Already proven. But the other thing we need the offensive line for is to get a bit of a push to spring open those holes that the running backs can run through.
That's what I'm saying.
And
they
come out the other
from
side.
Passing and running. Well, no, they didn't really stop the pass game, but they definitely stopped the run. Oh, it was brutal.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, if we would have played the Saints or the Eagles today, we would have got blown out. We would have got blown out so bad, it would have been embarrassing. And I told you the other day that if McVay sniffs out a weakness in Shanahan, he'll expose him, and he did. So guess what?
Routine. Kyle's got to come up. These routine plays are not going to work anymore. Go ahead.
Every other team's going to run the ball and throw the long ball on us. Every other team that we play from now on is going to do the same thing until we stop it. And they go for some other tactic. I guarantee you.
And Tony, the thing is, there's a lot of teams around the league running Kyle's offense. If anybody should know how to antidote it, it should be him. I don't understand why people can come in and run our offense on us and run us off the field. Well, nobody runs us off the field, but they still do well.
Because the other coaches don't have egos like Kyle does. All right, and the other thing is, we're coming sort of like almost last in the league. When teams enter our red zone, you may as well just say they're walking in. We're letting them in like 65% of the time. We're almost at the bottom of the table with it. So we can't even defend our own line.
I know.
So we're in deep shit, Ronbo. If we lose against the Patriots, I mean, you wanted some Latino heat today. You got it. We lose against the Patriots.
Yeah,
the old boys, Trez, Trey, Emilio. I'm sorry, but the way we're looking right now, I can't see us. I know we've got players out. I know how much George Kittle means. I know we've got Kalia Davis out on the other side of the ball. We've got, but I told you at the beginning of the season, they were saying calf muscle, and I said to you, Brombo, I'll bet you it's his Achilles.
Yeah.
Bet you it's his Achilles. And I wouldn't be surprised if they bring him back early and he blows it out and he's off the surgery.
The 49ers gave him too much extra money. I think they'll stay away from bringing Christian in. They're going to keep him out whether he likes it or not. And hopefully they can find a way to get
you never know.
And win a couple of games and then bring Christian back week 8.
You never know. Kyle starts copping some heat in the press and from these, people in the press. He might bring him back early just to try and take some heat off him.
But if he does, he needs
and like some of the other guys said before me, look, Wilkes, we lost the Super Bowl. Kyle needed someone to hang, right? And he chose Wilkes. Now he's got these two guys. They're no better.
No, in fact,
Wilkes was better. Wilkes was better,
and the secondary was much better. Tony, we're gonna go, and I want to look for you Tuesday, and we'll still be pissed off. So I guess we'll be continuing right where we leave off here. All right.
We got some big problems, brother.
I know. I see them. All right, fam.
Anyway, we'll see how we go.
Oh, I can't wait till next weekend to see you too. All right, fam. Cheers.
All right, brother. Cheers, mate.
And a big show. Rumble, this is what happens when you continue with the same personnel year after year. You're going to get figured out. We were figured out today. Show, the thing is, though, sometimes continuity can be really something that gives you an edge. Ronnie Bell is not a part of the regular rotation. I don't know, Show. I don't want all a bunch of new players. They're going to get their ass kicked, too. So we got to wait and see what happens next. I just don't know. Hey. Marketing Pro, is that...
How do you
get him to do that?
The Niner dog's pissed off.
Yeah.
The Niner dog's pissed off today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, player, chill out, player. Chill out. Chill out. Well, Ronbo, let's talk some football. There's a lot of pissed off callers. And you know what I'm saying? Player, I told you, this is week 3. The injured Rams versus the 49ers. And this game came down to
49ers. Let's keep things
partially injured 49ers. We it came down to Sean. You know what this game came down to?
What?
Bill Walsh reincarnated Sean the Genius McVay. He dissected the 49ers like a frog in junior high science project. You know what I'm saying? Remember Ronbo back in 7th grade when you used to have to cut that frog up? I paid Craig Lewis $5 to do it for me because I couldn't do it. But anyway, hey, guess what this game came down to? Yeah, it was rough. And, it's early. I ain't tripping. I knew this game was – this is week 3, but I'll tell you right now, because Marketing Pro know the score. From the Big Orange to the Big Apple. Sean McVay gave a blueprint to really dissect the 49ers. I mean, Stafford, when he's calling those audibles, that 49ers defense was lost in the woods. And then, Kyron Big Dog Williams, that backflip, oh, man, I knew it was a game. I knew it. I knew it right there. You know what I'm saying? So the Rams sent the message to the NFC. We're dangerous. We're wounded, but we're dangerous. And the 49ers, just chill. The 49er fans chill. Leave Ronnie alone. Bell, listen.
Leave
Ronnie Bell alone.
You would defend Ronnie Bell. Listen, 49ers are a money team.
I mean, leave Ronnie.
They have trouble getting up, which is really worrying me. They were not up for this game. The emotions were kind of weak. Fred Warner was juiced as usual, but I looked over at Hargrave a couple of times and wondered if he really wanted to play. Nick Bosa's not feeling well, and he looked like it. But the offense, I don't know what to think about the offense. I still know. We should have got more done than that. There was no way the 49ers should have scored less than 30 points on your defense as good as they.
I agree with the other caller. I agree with the, Crocodile Dundee that just called. You know what I'm saying? Right. I agree with him. I agree with Big Show. You know what I mean? Because Big Show talking about that personnel stuff. That's right. Kyle got to mix it up, man, because we've seen the same movie before.
But most of the time, couldn't stop it. Listen, Market Pro, I tell you what, if Debo's playing tonight, you don't win this game. You know that, don't you? I only needed one guy.
If Cooper Kupp, let me tell you, Cooper Kupp was in there, Puka Nacua was in there, it'll be a blowout. The Rams blow the 49ers out there.
Listen, if I put all my personnel in, no, there's no blowout. Nobody blows the 49ers out.
Oh, my God. Remember, player, when I said respectfully, Friday night, just a flick of the wrist. Matthew, Dime, Stafford, top 5 all time.
You know what?
He can end it like that.
Yeah,
just like that. Boom.
In fact, with all your receivers, Stafford becomes more reckless because he'll start doing things he probably shouldn't be doing. Tonight, he played a careful, controlled, sensible game, which is probably the main reason why you didn't get beat. If he played like that all the time,
I agree. I thought it was Peyton Manning out there. I thought it was Peyton Manning calling audibles. I thought it was Peyton Manning because Matthew Dime Stafford's like a Doc Holliday. He's still in his prime. You know what I mean? He's a gunslinger. He don't call audibles. He said, "I'm going to throw it right at you." That's that cat. But today, he was doing Peyton Manning stuff, and I was like, "Wow! See, that's the genius of McVay. That's the greatness of
Stafford.
Stafford.
The less carelessness from Stafford." You know what? I can't wait till people do get back. He lost. Did you lose Nacua for the rest of the season or half the season?
Oh, Nacua will be back. We're going to bring him back late November. And I did call out Jordan Wellington now, Ronbo. You got to see him, right? You saw that running. He ran that Niner over.
No,
he got game.
No problem with some
he
of the
got
people
game.
I didn't know anything about. You looked okay.
He was the first. He was from Texas. Ronbo. He was from Texas Tech. There was a lot of stars on that team, so he didn't get to shine. He's a first rounder. First rounder. I mean, this key.
Good for you. Good luck with the rest of your season. We'll see you week 15.
And to the chat. And Jalen, get your jacket, player. Remember when Darth Vader told Anakin, "I'm your father." Jalen, you're meant to be a Rams Nation member. It's just only time. It's only time you put that jacket on.
Most of our people actually do like the 49ers and are loyal to the 49ers, are real 49er fans. You got the young Montana. That turncoat Benedict Arnold is all you're going to get.
Young Montana now.
Young Montana, that's a fraud. Hey, I got to go. I'm going to see if you see you Tuesday. All right. Well, okay. Fam, I don't know what to tell you. It's just really strange. There was no reason. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully the 49ers have a closed-door session. Kyle needs to let the players talk to each other. There needs to be some screaming and hollering going on. there's something wrong with, and like Michael was saying about the Cowboys, I saw some lapses in intensity in this game that were really kind of frightening. We'll see what they look like next week. But 49ers got to snap out of it. You can't just go from Super Bowl, or you can't just go from playoffs to playoffs to playoffs. You got to play the games in between. I did not see them playing that game tonight. They started out, yeah, they had control of the game because they're the superior team. But all of a sudden, they got laid back and got beat. Anyway, fam, I'll be back Tuesday. Thanks for the contributions. Always, always appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe. It's going to get better. And I'll see you Tuesday. I can't holler. Have a great night, fam.